Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my guy, Charles Jackson. How you doing, bro?
What's up, broski? How you feeling, man?
Donovan Mitchell sold me. That's all I gotta say. Donovan Mitchell sold me. Sold me out of bread. $90. All I asked was $90. Couldn't give me 20 points in probably the game of the year. He sold me. Everything else hit. I picked Chet. No, I picked Shea Gilders for 25 points. I picked Mobley for 15 points, and I picked Jared Allen for 10 rebounds. I just need Donovan Mitchell 20 points. That's all I asked is 20 points. He couldn't get it for me, man. I couldn't get it for me. But let's get it started, man. It is our week 11 power rankings. You want to start?
Yeah. Okay. At number 10, I got the Detroit Pistons. Let's go, baby. Detroit basketball, baby. 9, I got the Pacers. 8, I got the Nuggets. 7, I got the Magic. 6, I got the Knicks. 5, I got the Grizzlies. 4, I got the Rockets. 3, I got the Celtics. 2, I got the Thunder. And then 1, I got the Cavs.
The Pistons have finally made an appearance. They have finally made an appearance.
Detroit basketball.
No, what's crazy? They have made an appearance in mine too. At number 10, I got the Milwaukee Bucks. At number 9, I got the Detroit Pistons. At number 8, I got the Sacramento Kings. At number 7, I got the Indiana Pacers. At number 6, I got the New York Knicks. At number 5, I got the Memphis Grizzlies. At number 4, I got the Houston Rockets. At number 3, I got the Boston Celtics. At number 2, I got the OKC Thunder. And at number 1, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Detroit Pistons have finally made an appearance in our top 10 power rankings. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never thought they would actually make it up here. I never would have thought that all year long they would even snip the power
I don't
rankings.
even think you was high on them this season.
I mean, I thought they would play better. No, I was more high on them last year than this year. I thought they would be
This
like
year,
the
yeah.
same, but playing better. I thought they would be playing better, but still kind of be like a weak team. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they would still be a weak team, but they are playing probably the best basketball we've seen from them in probably the last like 3-4 years. Like, just being truthful, the Detroit Pistons deserve it. And I'm surprised I got them at 9. You had them at 10. I got them at 9.
I thought they were gonna be like this last year, but just a year later ain't bad. I'm surprised you got the Kings at 7 though.
Look at the Kings. No, I got them
I
at
mean,
8. I got the
yeah,
Kings at 8.
at 8. I mean, yeah, they on a 5-game winning streak since Doug Christie took place, but I mean, I couldn't put them in there yet. I couldn't put
Over
them. They
who, though?
still, I couldn't put them over the Pacers or the Pistons. I feel like the
Like, you
Pistons
could
are
put
playing
them
better
over the
than them.
Nuggets. You could have put them over the Nuggets, low key.
I mean, but the
You can
Nuggets
say it
record
for
better.
Nash, but didn't you say last week is always during that stretch? And have they not been playing better than during that stretch?
Yeah, they have.
All right,
They
then.
have.
So they
I mean,
should.
I gotta see
So they
more though.
deserve. What more? We always go from the week, so
That's
they
like saying
deserve to be in there.
that's like saying if the Nets went on if they had 5 games in a week and they went 5-0, we put them in our top 10. Hell no.
They could argue being top. They could argue being the number 10. You can argue it. Then why are the Pistons in there then?
Because the Pistons are above 500 now, and they're the 8th seed.
Yeah, but they're still in a 5-game.
Bro, they went from
winning streak.
they went from 11 to 10 to 9 to 8. They've increased every week.
Let me see something. Hold on, brother. They're literally 1 game separating from them. The Pistons are 19 and 18, and the Kings are 18 and 19. It's literally a game difference.
What you mean? Which means they're better.
So that's what we're doing. We're doing that now. So if you're just 1 game better than me, that just makes you better than me automatically. That's what we're doing.
If I win by 1 point, I won, didn't I?
That don't make you better though, just because you won by 1 point.
Yeah, dude, it made me better than that game. I won. I'm better than you today. I won. What do you mean?
No. I'm not.
You tripping, dog.
I'm
You
not
tripping,
voting
dog.
for that. No, that don't make you automatically better. They got basically the same record. That's what we're doing. Got it. I got it now. If you have just one game better than me, that automatically makes you better. I got it. But the Pistons deserve to be in there. I feel like the Pistons have been playing the best basketball we've seen in a long time. Cade, he's an all-star in my eyes. And even with the Jaden Ivey injury, Malik Beasley has stepped it up. Tim Hardaway has stepped it up. Maybe not Tobias. But the role players and the young guys on that team have stepped it up. And you've been high. What's the coach name?
JB
Bickerstaff. JB Bickerstaff. You was high on him. You liked when they signed him, and you said it from day one that he's just a better coach for that team over Monty Williams. And it has been true. He is a better coach for that specific team. And look where they are now. 19 and 18, 8th in the play-in.
I mean, I knew they was still gonna do good even after Jaden Ivey got injured. I thought they were gonna play better with him being injured because now it's gonna be like Jaden Ivey, he hogs the ball a little bit. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he hogs the ball a little bit, and then he has costly turnovers still a little bit. And then now you got the ball in Cade's hand mostly, and now you got shooters around him. So I knew the Pistons were still gonna be good even without Jaden Ivey, but they still gonna need him though if they wanna do something in the play-in.
Right now, if the play-in ended, they will face the Heat. Right
They
now,
could beat the Heat. They could beat the Heat.
Them. And then let's just hypothetically, they will face the Boston Celtics in the first round.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if they got a game. I wouldn't be shocked if they did get a game. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they did get a game out of them. Congratulations to the Detroit Pistons. Congratulations to Cade. I got a question. As a player, you're hurt. Do you feel some type of way when your team goes on a run without you being like the lineup? I'm gonna just ask you, would you feel some type of way?
Nah, I wouldn't feel no type of way because my team is winning, but I definitely would want to be a part of it because now it's like from a Jaden Ivey's perspective, you looking at it like, man, they winning without me. They on a 5-game winning streak without me. Like, was it me or like are they gelling better with me? And then also that gives the front office a chance to like, do we really need Jaden Ivey? Can we trade him and get some other pieces for him? Because to me, to be honest, even though JB Bickerstaff unlocked Ivey, I don't think Ivey's a good fit for them no more. I think Ivey needs to go to his own team where he could be the lead guard. But no, I wouldn't feel no type of way only because the team is winning. I mean, I wouldn't feel no type of way towards the team. Only reason I feel some type of way is because I'm not a part of it. That's the only thing.
When you say the league guard, you talking about like first, second option, or just like
no, like the ball's in his hands. Yeah, the ball's in his hands.
I got you. Where did you have the Pacers?
I had the Pacers at 9. Your boys, they've been on a little win streak lately. They didn't got hot lately. Who knows how long this will last, but I had to put them in there.
Weren't they just they were just on another winning streak literally like last month. They won like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They was on a 5-game winning streak, then they faced the Thunder. And now they're on like another 5-game. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on a 4-game. But yeah, Pacers been playing good ball, man. Tyrese has played better. And he's not playing nowhere near like he was kind of early in the season. Look, you remember last time people were saying that his back could be hurting like that. But like I said, I don't see a back injury now. I'm seeing Tyrese Halliburton seeing somewhat of the guy from last year. I like what they're doing. I like what Ben Mathurin. Ben Mathurin is in the starting lineup. He is probably their best scorer on the team. Pascal Siakam. This is why they paid him this money. I like that team. They've made progress to getting back like in that Eastern Conference in the top 6, because right now they are number 6, and they will face the Knicks, a rematch of the semifinals last year. They will face them, which would be a good series in my opinion. But the Pacers, they deserve to be in there. Good team, man. Good team.
I'm waiting on Aaron Naismith to come back. He's
I thought
their
he was
best
back.
defender.
He
He is. I don't think he's back yet.
I thought he was back. Or unless
I
he's
don't
just
think he's
coming out
back
the
yet.
bench. But I thought he was back. Oh, okay.
He probably just coming off the bench, but I can't wait till he's off a minutes restriction and he's back on the starting lineup. Because I remember we had that argument about should Ben Mathurin or Andrew Nembhard start, and so far Andrew Nembhard, he had that good playoff series and not doing a damn now. But yeah, I want to see Aaron Naismith come back, put him back in the starting lineup with Ben, and see what they can do with that.
And I never said who was better. I just said
No, I didn't
paid them
say
that
that. I
money.
said I didn't say that. I said you said you wanted him to start over Ben. I never said you said he was better
And
than
what was
Ben
my reason why he was gonna start
because of
over
his
him? What was the
playoffs.
reason?
Because of his playoffs.
No, yes, and what was the other reason? What was the other
Um,
reason? They
I don't
paid
remember.
him. They paid him right then and there. And look at what it is. Right before we got on, you was talking about you was gonna pay Lou Dort right after playoffs. And you just said it 2 seconds ago. You paying
But
Demhart
see,
after a playoff series, and you just said, wait a minute, you just said he ain't doing nothing. That's what you just said.
that
And
is what I
this is
said.
my point. You
But see,
sometimes you have to wait to really see what a player can really do.
no, see the difference is between Luke Dort and Andrew Nembhard. I didn't believe in Andrew Nembhard. I didn't think Andrew Nembhard was like that. You did. I believed Luke Dort was like that, and he is. And he deserved to get paid. I didn't think Andrew Nembhard deserved to get paid. I didn't see what you saw, and I still don't see what you saw.
I never really believed in him. I literally said that after what he did in the playoffs, because he had a good playoffs, they are going, and you just paid him. You're going to start him. That's what's going to happen. Ben Mathurin, yes, he is a better player than him, but he's going to start because they just paid him and after a good playoff run. And Ben Mathurin was in the playoffs and he's playing like how he is now in the playoffs, he starts. Automatically, he starts. So I have no problem with that. But like you just said, Andrew Nembhard is doing absolutely nothing, and he's not worked what they just gave him. Lou Dort, I just wasn't gonna pay him after no damn 7 games. At least Nembhard showed you 2 playoff series. Actually 3 playoff series. He showed you 3 playoff series of basketball. That's a way bigger sample size than 7 games. Now, if Lou Dort would have went all the way to the finals and was still playing same, probably would agree with you, brother. I probably would agree, but not 7 games. No.
I mean, you ain't gotta agree. You just don't see what I see. You ain't got the eye, dog. You ain't got the eye. It's okay.
Don't pull that, brother, because you've been on Paul George, and what has he done?
Man, been injured most of the season.
Nah, don't pull that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like OKC and the Cavs, and we will get way more in depth into that game later. That game was going to decide who was going to be number 1 for me. I was like, whoever wins this game, you going to be number 1, regardless. Because that was a really good game. And it's probably the best game all year. But once I was like, okay, Cavs winning, you're number 1, brother. You're number 1. OKC, they was going to be number 2 regardless after what they've been going. Bro, I just looked at OKC's schedule, really. They've been on a gauntlet in the Eastern Conference. You face the Knicks, you face the Celtics, you face the Cavs, then they face the Knicks again tomorrow. So they in a gauntlet right now. And even before that, they played the Clippers. However, you're high on the Clippers, and then the Timberwolves. So that's 5%. That's 5 playoff teams they played in that span.
If we being honest, it's all because of Shea. Everybody else, they've been playing okay, but they ain't really been playing their best basketball. But Shea low-key been carrying them these last couple of games throughout that gauntlet. He been going crazy.
He had yesterday. He probably, you could say, honestly had his lowest points really. But he's really been given 30 points, bro. He went up against a decent Boston defense, and he did whatever, and he was doing basically whatever he
Drew was
wanted, man.
playing. I bet his under that game. I bet his under for like, I think it was like 30. I think his over was like 31 or something like that. I did his under for like 33, and I think he scored 33 that game, didn't he? I think
Drew,
he had like
are
33.
you talking about
No,
Shea?
Shea. Yeah, I'm talking about Shea. I think he had like 33 that game or something like that. I thought Drew, I ain't gonna say Drew was gonna lock him down, but I thought Drew was gonna at least
Bro,
make it hard for him.
Shea
Bro, he
is
was
one of
eating
them,
them
bro.
all up. He was eating them
Bro,
all up.
Shea, I think we both agree. Shea is just one of those guys where it doesn't matter who. I'm not saying he's like a prime LeBron, prime Kobe. I'm not saying that. But I think Shea right now, we can say it don't matter who you put him in, he's going to get his. Like, it's
He
gonna
what
happen. He's gonna get his. He had
who did
33
I
points. He had 33 points.
yeah, who did I hear say that? Was it Kendrick Perkins that said it? But he low key on that James Harden run. When James Harden was with the Rockets, he ain't putting up
Rockets.
50 balls and stuff like that. But these 30 point per games he's having, and then how easily he's scoring and all the fouls he's drawing is low key James Harden-esque when he was with the Rockets.
Could you say him and Luka kind of play the same, but Luka's obviously taller and a bigger guy than him? Could you see it?
Mm, I wouldn't
Because
say
they
they play
play
the
at their
same. They
own
game
pace.
different.
They play at their own pace. They get to their spot whenever they want. And Shea, he ain't using athleticism. Luka ain't using no athleticism. So you could say,
No, because
you
Shea
could
handles
say,
are better. Shea
ooh,
got like a herky jerky. He got
shifty.
like a stop on a dime. Yeah, he's shifty. Luka ain't really shifty. Luka, I call him
You
Lukey.
said Lukey, yeah.
Luka, he'll bump you, and then
Yeah.
he'll use his size in order to score on you. But Shea uses his size, his handle. He uses it all. I think they different. They got different games.
Hey man, Shea Gilders. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, if they would have won, he would have been my favorite for MVP if they would have won. Not gonna lie.
Just after
I would have
1
put him
week
my
after
favorite.
you just said Jokic last week,
No,
literally.
because look at all the people he been beating. He didn't beat the top teams in the East. So if he would have beat the Cavs, then we all agree they're the number one team right now. If he would have beat them, I couldn't just leave him at number two. I got him putting him above Jokic, especially since Jokic been out the last couple of games too. So we ain't really get to see Jokic.
That 2 game, so missing 2 games is changing your mind like that? That changes your mind just off 2 games?
I mean, everything is recency bias. So it's like what have you done for me lately? Jokic ain't been playing. Shea has. So it's like
But
Shea. All my attention's on Shea right
I
now.
can't
Yeah,
under
you can't
but
forget
he's
what
just
Jokic
sick
is
though.
doing.
But he's just sick though. Like, it's not like he's out for like 4 or 5 weeks. I would have understand that, but he's just sick. I'm still like I still got Jokic as mine, even though Shea has been amazing, got his team at the top of the West. But remember, I did say last week, I said there is an argument with how that team is playing and still what he's averaging. He could win it. I wouldn't be shocked if I did see him winning, but I still have Jokic as for now. Could that change? Could that change? It could. It
Yeah.
could, but I still got Jokic. The Celtics at number 3. I feel like they've been number 3, at least for me. I say for the past like couple of weeks. I feel like if you can honestly say they are like the best team, really, but they haven't been playing better than OKC or the Cavs so far this season.
They haven't.
So I feel like they're stuck at number 3 until they probably go on like maybe another run like the Cavs or Thunder, going on like a 6, 7, 9 game win streak.
I low-key think they coasting right now.
Hmm.
Cause like they know they gonna make the playoffs. They know they gonna get out the first round. They know they might get out the second round depending on who they face and barring injuries. And they know they might make it back to the Eastern Conference Finals. So it's like we ain't gotta go hard. Like the Thunder, they still hungry. They still hungry from last year. The Cavs, they're definitely hungry. And it's like the Celtics, they won. They just coasting. They just coasting right now.
Boston, they're still 3-point merchant. And shout out to the 10 people in the chat. Shout out to the 10 people in the stream. Shout out to y'all, man. But Boston is still 3-point. We saw them against the Thunder, where Jaylen Brown and Derek White did absolutely nothing in the second half. Did nothing.
Bro.
That was a finals preview, low key, but that game didn't say, "Oh my god, like, hey, we need to be worried about the Celtics if they go up against the Thunder." I'm not worried about that, but it showed me something like when the Thunder, when they're on their defensive intensity, when they up their defensive level, they're hard to stop, man. They're hard to stop.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. When I was watching it, well, we might as well move to our takeaways then, because this was a part of my takeaways.
Yeah, really.
But
okay, we're done. Okay, so wait. So that is it for our NBA Week 11 power rankings. Let's get to our takeaways. You can start off since I interrupted you. My bad.
But yeah, that Cavs and that I mean not Cavs, that Thunder and that Celtics game, like that first half, the Celtics was going crazy, and in that second half, it's like they couldn't buy a basket. I'm like, bro, they was stuck at like 85 points for a good minute, bro. And only person that scored for them for real was Jason Tatum. And everybody else didn't do nothing, bro. And Shea just took over that game. I'm like, dang. I'm like, bro, because at first I wouldn't say they was getting blown out, but they was getting beat by double digits by half. And then that third quarter, Shea just took over, bro. He said enough is enough. And he just took over.
Their defense. It was their defense. Jaylen Brown, he had 21 points at the beginning of the second half and never scored again. The same with Derek White. Didn't score again. But the thing is, look at this though. At Boston, like we just said, they're good on their 3-point shooting. They went 9 for 46. That's 19%. That's 19%. And the thing is, when Boston, they live and die by the three. And in the playoffs, we really didn't see it like, we really didn't see them like shoot this bad from three. But when they don't hit their threes, there's a chance they could lose.
Yeah.
But they do have the players. Jason Tatum, because last year Jason Tatum in the playoffs didn't shoot well. He's shooting way better now than he did in the playoffs last year. But Jason Tatum, Porzingis, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench, Sam Hauser. You know, you got your 3-point shooters, but when they can't hit their threes, they could be beaten, man. But I still would pick them, though. I still would pick them.
And we gotta give credit to Case Wallen and Andrew Wiggins. I mean, Aaron
Lou Dort. And Lou Dort, bro.
That's the reason why they won that game, because Aaron Wiggins came in that fourth quarter, and I think he put up like, I want to say like 7 or 11 points, bro. He had like 2 threes. He had a layup. I think he had like 2 threes and 2 layups, bro. I'm like, he going crazy. And then he had a good pass. Yeah, he had a good pass in the corner to Luke Dort for a 3. So they were a big reason for why they won. Those two, they didn't stepped up a lot this season. But you could just tell in that game, OKC wanted it more. Like the Celtics, they was crying to the refs. Like the refs was letting them play. And if you see the refs are letting you play, bro, stop crying to the refs for a foul. It was like every other play they was crying for a foul. Bro, you see Scott Foster. I mean, Scott Foster or Scott Fish? What's the dude's name? The one that be getting into it with Chris Paul. The ref.
Scott Foster.
Scott Foster. Yeah, him and somebody else was officiating, and a couple other officials officiating the game. And they keep looking at Scott Foster like, call a call. Bro, he's not going to call anything. Stop crying and get back on defense, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, it was one play, Jason Tatum, he was crying to Scott Foster about Shea's block, and he didn't get back. And then Shea got back and threw a lob to, I don't know who, I forgot who it was. He threw a lob to whoever, and Derek White got poked. Bro, stop crying to the refs and get back on defense, and that would never happen, bro. You see Francisco? I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
Yeah, Francisco, my guy, man. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Hey, that song. Hey, ain't gonna lie. That song good. That's all good. So that's all good, bro. But
yeah. Okay, see, they just wanted it more. That's all it was. And I think the Celtics was just crying too much. But if this was the playoffs, I think it would have been a different story. I think it would have been a different game if it was playoffs.
Finals?
Hey. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Man, like I said, we will get way more in depth into yesterday's game. But yesterday, I was just like, bruh, they're doing all this without Chet, and Alex Caruso has been hurt. It's like, damn, once they get them,
Imagine when they get back.
and if they make some trades, what if they do make some trades?
Because they still can.
They can.
I don't think they need anybody, though. To be honest, I don't think they need nothing. The way everybody else is playing, I don't think they need nothing. Maybe like another big, just in case one of them get injured or something like that. But
I've been hearing Cam Johnson. I've been hearing
coming
that.
off what you gonna start? He gonna start him? He gonna have to come off the bench.
Me personally, I will probably.
You got to keep Luke Dort. You got to keep Luke Dort in the starting lineup, bro.
I could slide Jalen Williams to the 2. Well, actually, depending on, because I don't remember what you said. You said you would start Chet and Hartenstein, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so you would start him. So then, okay, you would bring off the bench. I probably would put Hartenstein on the bench. Then you have Chet. You could put Cam at the 4, Jalen Williams, Luke Dort, Shea.
Yo, we gonna have to say that for the Cavs thing, because I got something for that, but I want to save it for the Cavs and the Thunder topic.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, real quick, this ain't got nothing to do with takeaways. Because remember last week you said what you say, the Nets had 71 picks, bro. They got 30.
Yeah, how many have 31? I knew it was the one. I couldn't remember the exact number. It was 31. Yeah.
And the Thunder, they have for the next 7 years, they have 31 picks. They have 7 draft picks, and the Thunder. They have like 29 through 29 through 2029. They have like 29 picks, but that's neither here nor there. I want to talk about, oh man, really not a takeaway, but it kind of is. It was D Rose night last Saturday, man. It was D Rose.
I'm glad you brought that up.
It was D Rose night, man. The Bulls, they were getting smacked in the beginning. They was getting smacked.
Came back.
And they came back and won that game. And Derrick Rose probably played a part, man. He probably played a part. He had a really good speech.
He did play a part.
I watched that whole speech. I watched the little halftime. I watched the whole halftime thing. And him just being there, it probably put a spark into that team. Because I'm looking at Kobe White and Zach LaVine dropping 30 apiece. And Vucevic with a double-double. I mean,
bro,
great
they
game
couldn't
by the
lose,
Bulls.
bro. They couldn't. If they would have lost on D Rose night, bro, it would have been hell in Chicago, bro. Ain't no way you lose on D Rose night, bro.
I ain't gonna say hell.
I didn't watch the full speech because, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I got emotional when I first started hearing it and shit. So I'm like, bro, I couldn't even sit and watch the whole thing because D Rose was my hero, bro. That's the reason why I like basketball. That's the reason I started watching basketball. Just watching him play, and so like just hearing him talk about his time and his career and his time in Chicago, I couldn't get through the whole thing, bro. I couldn't do it.
I feel, bro, what irks me is I hate when I hear people and say he's overrated. They're doing all this for an MVP, and I said, bro, that just told me if you weren't from Chicago, if you're not from Chicago, and if you wasn't watching D Rose from basically what 2009 to probably 2012-ish, 2013, you wouldn't understand what D Rose means to Chicago. Because it's like they're doing all this just for an MVP. And I'm like, it's not just because it's not just because of an MVP. What he's done for the city of Chicago, being from Chicago, a homegrown hero, like you just say he's your hero. And that means a lot to people in Chicago. Like, that means a lot to us. So seeing that, like, people just wouldn't get it if you're not from Chicago. You wouldn't get it.
And then on top of that, like, bro, I haven't seen, like, it's a bunch of what ifs in the NBA. But I haven't seen anybody like T-Mac when he got injured, Brandon Roy, Penny Hardaway. Like, I haven't heard anybody talk about them like they did with D Rose, bro. You hear every NBA player say your favorite NBA player was scared to guard Derrick Rose. I had never heard anyone say people were scared to guard Penny. People were scared to guard T-Mac. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that talk about D Rose say they were scared to guard him, or multiple people were scared to guard him, bro. And then he's the youngest MVP ever. Like, come on now, bro. You see they retiring his jersey next year?
Yeah.
I low-key think they should. I'm not gonna lie. I think they should, bro. He was
Yeah,
that big
jersey
of
being
an impact.
retirement is not bad. I'm
I
not
think,
upset at.
yeah, he was
I
that
think he
big of
would.
an impact on Chicago. He
I think
deserved
he would
his
be the only
jersey retired.
fit Bulls player ever to get his jersey retired. Only 5 players have been retired in Chicago. So, I mean, that's a lot. That means something. But back
Is
to
he
the
first ballot?
game. No, I don't think he's making the Hall of Fame. I've been told you that. He's not making it. His resume isn't strong enough. It's not the strongest resume. I've always said, like, yes, he has the MVP. He does have I think he has a couple of all NBAs. He has some all-stars. But from basically after his injury, D Rose was just kind of just mid. And that's happen. It happens. Now, if he makes it, he makes it. I ain't tripping. But I don't think he's gonna make it just by looking at the resume. Now, if that MVP just overshadows everything, okay.
I wouldn't say he first ballot, but I definitely say he did. He deserves it. I think he deserves it.
Hey, but the Bulls have been playing some decent basketball. Zach LaVine always starts out slow, and then I always get a notification. Zach LaVine scored 12 straight
30
points.
ball.
He has 33 points now. I'm like, damn, he always scoring 30, bro. And Zach LaVine, you can argue been top 5 shooting guard in the NBA. You can argue it. You could argue it. I ain't saying he is, but you can argue it.
Another takeaway I got, Zion. Zion first game back. They said he was on a minutes restriction, but he ended up playing 28 minutes. That's not really a minutes restriction, but he had 22 and 6 against the T-Wolves. I thought that was a great, even though the Timberwolves defense hasn't been like it was last year. The fact that he came out there and he dropped 22 and 6. This is the Zion we've been waiting on. We've been looking forward to. So hopefully he can stay healthy for the rest of the season and put up some more good games like this.
And he had 3 steals too.
Yeah.
We still ain't seen this Pelicans team healthy. Like every time somebody comes back, somebody get injured. Like Trey Murphy, he just got injured. Like I think like a couple of games before Zion came back. Then here comes Zion come back. I ain't gonna lie, we'll probably never see this team fully healthy.
No, we won't. But to be honest, I think they need to let go. See, I think DeJounte, Brandon Ingram, and Zion could work together. I think they can. Mm-hmm. I think you need to let CJ go though, and start Trey Murphy.
You got to pay.
But I think they can work.
You got to pay him.
Yeah,
you got to pay Brandon Ingram. And so far, what it's looking like, basically, we either gonna sign him or we're gonna trade him because they don't want to lose him for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is.
I mean, you could trade him too, but I like DeJounte and Zion. I think those two can work. Even though DeJounte isn't like Lonzo, it gives me that Lonzo and Zion vibe. Even though, like I said, DeJounte isn't Lonzo.
Okay, so you say that. So what are we doing with like Herb Jones, the Trey Murphys?
You keeping Herb. You gotta keep Herb. You gotta keep Trey.
They're probably gonna be bottom all year, so they're probably gonna get a top 4 pick at least, top 5 at least. So what are we doing with all that? If they do potentially sign Brandon Ingram back, so it's like it's just a lot of stuff you got to think about.
Well, if they re-sign Brandon Ingram, well, of course they're gonna have a top 5 pick. You can either flip that top 5. They can go multiple avenues. What's the name of their GM again?
David Griffin.
Yeah. David Griffin, he can go a bunch of ways. He can flip CJ, he can flip Ingram, he can flip that top 5 pick and get pieces back, or he can draft somebody to help off their bench. So he got multiple things he could do.
But my thing is, okay, if we trade that pick and let's just say we get somebody decent, we're still in the log jam. We still have everybody else. Like, okay, you said, okay, let's just say they re-signed Brandon Ingram, right? They re-signed him. We still got Herb. We still got Trey, CJ McCollum, DeJounte Zion. We can flip that fifth. Let's just hypothetically say that's the 5th pick. I'll just say 5th pick. We get somebody back. We still have a whole bunch of good players in a log jam. Everybody can't play on the court, and everybody.
No, CJ gotta go. CJ gotta go, bro.
Okay, but we trade CJ. We still got her. We still got Trey Murphy.
One of them can start. Well, I think Herb has to start for sure for defensive
I agree.
purposes.
I agree.
Um, Herb has to start. Trey Murphy, he's used to coming off the bench, so you could put him on the bench again if you want. And then you can flip that fifth pick too. So it ain't gonna really be a log jam. And it depends on what they looking for too. Because to be honest, I was gonna say the big from Maryland, Derek Queen. I like him. So they can go get him. But Messi's been playing good. So it's like, do you keep him in your starting lineup and let him grow more? Because he's been playing really good for them.
When everybody comes back?
Mm-hmm.
Well, me personally, I think Brandon Ingram's gone. I think they probably eventually trade him. So we won't need to put him on. We won't need to put Messi on the bench because if Brandon Ingram stays, then maybe they run that super small lineup like they said it was gonna do in the summertime. They probably will because you got to because you got. Honestly, it might not even be him. It might really just be the organization. I'm just basically blaming it on Willie Green. It might be David Griffin or just his staff thinking about this because you gotta have all of them on the court, even though they're not the best fit. Because okay, we have Brandon Ingram, Zion, and DeJounte. We still haven't really seen all three of them play together.
Yeah.
Who is going to be like the ball handler, the decision maker? Because they really want Zion to be that. That's what they want. They want Zion to be the decision maker.
But he ain't never there.
Murray, that is very true. And DeJounte Murray, he hasn't shoot the three this good this year. Brandon Ingram, he ain't the greatest 3-point shooter, but he can hit the three. And that's why I think they want Trey Murphy, because he's just a better shooter than all of them, maybe outside of CJ McCollum. He's probably their best 3-point shooter on the team, honestly. And I think that's what they want because he helps spread the floor better than, say, Brandon Ingram or DeJounte, at least.
I mean, I think part of the reason why they gonna break this team up is only because they all haven't been healthy. If they were all healthy together, I don't think they would break this team up. I think this team would be better than what it is right now. But injuries suck, and they finna break up this team.
Let's talk about it, man. Anthony Edwards and Cade in a duel. Ant with 53 points and 10 3-pointers, and Cade drops 40 points with 6 and 9, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Took an L too.
I looked up.
Took an L with that 50.
Yeah, you know that team.
Took a fat L with that 50.
That team is not the best, bro. That team is not the best. Bro, I just saw that Cade is averaging almost 10 assists. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think he was averaging 10 assists. Almost 10 assists. I think
he's second. I think he got like 9.7 or 9 something.
Yeah, it's around there. It is around there. I didn't notice that until yesterday. Honestly,
I think it's Trey at like 11 or 12, and then it's Cade and Jokic.
I can look real quick. Yeah, Trey averaging 12, Jokic 9.7, Cade 9.3. So he's starting the league. I was shocked. I was really shocked, but bruh.
That's what happens when you surround him with shooters.
No, for real. He has all the shooters. When did they play this game? I'm trying to go back to the box.
It was last week. I think it was Friday or Saturday or Thursday. One of them. Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. No,
Saturday,
I think it was
Saturday. Yeah, you was right. Saturday. Bruh. And dropping 53. The next guy was Julius Randle with 17. Nobody else scored 10 or more, bro.
But can we talk about the Clippers and T-Wolves game? How they benched Randle for Nas?
Didn't I tell you? I said, should they put Nas Reed? Should they put him in the starting lineup over Julius Randle? Because he probably just brings more with this team than Julius Randle.
That's low key. When Finch benched him, that's the reason why they came back. Him and Ant led that comeback.
Bro. Ant hit 2 big 3-pointers that game.
At the end,
late in the game. In the game, brother. Nas probably just brings a little bit more than Randle, at least. He's
a floor spacer, Jay. Randle
Randall only played 23 minutes. He was 2 for 10 with 5 points. You only give me 5?
Bro, I'm trying to, because like when he was with the Knicks, bro, he was killing. So I'm trying to figure out what's the difference now because, I mean, even though you're not the same player, Mitchell Robinson and Rudy Gobert, in the essence, they the same type of player. They both defensive lob threats, rebounding bigs. Okay, and then you got Brunson, and then they had Ant, your scoring guards. Like they teams is damn near identical. So why are you struggling? Is it because they're not running the ball through you? But I feel like since Chris Finch has tried to run the offense through Julius Randle, because Julius Randle brings the ball up with he was bringing the ball up a lot. He was initiating the offensive a lot, and he still hasn't been the same Julius. I don't know if it's he doesn't want to be there. Like I don't know what it is, but he ain't the same Julius he was when he was with the Knicks.
I was just
Well, I don't know
saying,
if it was a shoulder injury or what.
I was just gonna ask, could it be distraction? Obviously, you come off injury, you basically get traded. Didn't probably thought you was gonna get traded. Now you have to basically perform well enough because you technically are in a contract here. Yes, he has a player option. There's a chance he picks that up. There's a good chance there's a good chance he picks that up after so far playing bad. And maybe you want to play good because it's like Julius Randle, if anything, might be like probably at least 30 years old. What if this is the last big contract Julius Randle get? Because Julius Randle ain't no like superstar. So it's not like he gonna get a big contract here, then the next he get another big. This might be his last big contract. So
yeah, he 30.
maybe okay, I thought so. So he's literally 30. He's basically in his prime. So he's thinking like, okay, I gotta perform well. So I can get this money because for me at least, this might be his last big contract. I don't see another team like let's just say he gets a 3-4 year deal, right? He'll be 34 or 35, depending on what the birthdays are. Nobody ain't giving this man another long-term deal. It's not gonna happen at no 34, 35 years old. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. Especially big money. So maybe he's in his own head and just distractions. That's why he's not playing that good.
Because when I see him out there hooping, bro, it look ugly, bro. It's the same moves every single time. He drives one way. If he can't go that way, he spins back. He spins back and tries to shoot a fade, a free throw fade, or a 15-foot fader, bro. It's the same thing every single time, bro. Every single time.
Speaking of the Timberwolves, did you like Ant's comments about him getting double teamed and how he don't like that? Did you like them comments?
I saw it, but I didn't look at it. What did he say specifically?
He basically just paraphrasing. He basically just said that he don't like getting double teamed, and it's like he doesn't want to get double teamed. He wants to like score and not like pass the ball. Like he wants to score and not get double teamed. While you talk, I'll find the quote. I'll try to find.
Bro, are you serious? Bro, that's the same. That's like the same thing Devin Booker said, getting double teamed in pickup, bro. Like, bro, if you're the best player, bro, if you're the best player out there, they're gonna double team you. You think Kobe ever said something? I don't care. I don't want no double team. Kobe said, "Bring the double. You gonna need to bring another in order to stop me." So it's like, bro, if you should take that as a sign of respect, bro. And you should in the all season, you need to work on that. In the all season, you need to get some extra bodies, have them double team and triple team you, and work on how to move without the ball and get the ball back and score without, score with the double teams on you. I mean, because like, bro, you're gonna get double teams every single night, bro. You're their best player. In order to stop y'all, we gotta take the ball out your hands, bro. Like, what do you mean?
So okay. He said that was a good brand of basketball, but it's not how I want to play, of course. Edwards said, I'm only 23. I don't want to be passing the ball all night, but the way they're guarding me, I think I have to.
I mean, you gotta adapt, bro. Like, I understand you 23 and you want to score, but like I said, at the same time, if that's what you really want to do, you have to work on that. Then you have to work on scoring over double teams or scoring out of double teams. And but I don't think he should be like mad or anything or like tripping about it because, bro, you got at the end of the day, you got to make the right play. And if the right play is swinging the ball out of the double team, then that's the right play. You know what I mean?
I think Anthony Edwards. I think this is why it's a blessing and a curse. We like when he's truthful, but sometimes he's a little bit too truthful. I don't think he really needs to say that. You basically kind of low key. He kind of threw his teammates under the bus. He kind of did. He basically just told them like, "I ain't trying to pass it to you guys all night
because y'all suck. They not doing nothing. That's why."
I'm not trying to pass it to you guys all night. I want to score, but like you said, the greats aren't complaining about no double team. They pass out the double team and you could potentially get a better shot. And like you said earlier, and I agree with you 100%, that you should take that as a sign of respect, bro. That means you cold. That means you a threat. If it ain't double you, you ain't no threat to me then. Like, I don't care about you. Like, but if they double to you, they see you as a threat. So I don't think.
And if you got a problem with passing, bro, figure out how to score out of double teams, bro. Figure that out. That's your job. Figure it out.
Brother. Well, let me read these. PG Cook. You put up Francisco. So Q. Pacers quietly creeping in the top 10. Yes, they are. They are creeping in the top 10. Can we talk about Wemby and Jokic dueling? Bro, it's been a lot of good basketball this week, bro.
Yeah, it has. Hey, low key though. See, this is the thing I don't get about Wemby. He go against somebody like Jokic and he plays really well, right? But he goes against Embiid and Giannis and he puts up a stinker. So it's like, so I'm like, I mean, he's still young, so he still got time to improve. But he had a really good game against Jokic. They ended up beating him that first game, which that surprised me. I didn't think they was gonna win at all, to be honest with you.
Spurs been playing better, man.
Yeah, they have. But Wemby's just showing us why he's gonna be one of the greats in the league.
He put up 35 and 18. Jokic put up 41, 18, and 9 in the first game. And then Jokic comes back with 46, 9, and 10. And Wemby comes back with 20 and 23. Yeah. I mean, man is putting up some great numbers. Like, bro, Wemby. Somebody said, you can't name me 7 players better than Victor Wembanyama right now. You can't name me 7.
Nah.
That are just better than.
Nah, I can't. I could probably give you like 2, 3, maybe 4, but 7, no.
So is Wemby really a top 10 player in the NBA after just basically a year and a half of basketball?
Nah, I can't give him top 10.
You just said you can't name 7. You just said you can't name 7. So that makes you 10, though.
I can't give him top 10 yet, though. But like talent-wise, yes. Talent-wise, he's definitely in the top 10 for sure.
But okay, I got a question. Has he been a top 10 player this year? This year, not overall, but just this going off this year.
I think it's close though. It's close though. I wouldn't say top 10, but it's close. It's top 13, 14 for sure. Top 15 for sure. He has, but I can't give him top 10 yet.
Hey, I could low key make an argument. He's been a top 10 player this year because you could take Joel Embiid out. You could take him out because Joel Embiid has missed some time, and Wemby has just been playing better than him. Even when Joel Embiid has come back, you can, because people had Ant top 10, don't know why. He's I can honestly say Victor is probably better than Ant. I can say that. Luka hasn't been the greatest. He hasn't been here, so you can say that too. You can make the argument he has been a top 10 player this year, especially with people hurt or people just haven't put up enough stats. So I'm not saying overall, because I would honestly, if we was doing an overall top 10, Luka and Embiid top 4. But just going off this year, you can make an argument. Wemby is probably going to be the face of the league in probably like 2 more years. Probably 2. I'm giving it 2 more years. Because if he keeps putting up stats like this And then if the Spurs are winning, they're gonna put him up there.
Low key though, Giannis, that's his kryptonite. Bro, I seen Giannis dominate him. Like, bro, he was scared to put the ball down on the floor. Like, when Giannis was guarding him, bro, he was working so hard to try to get his shot off, and he still couldn't even get his shot off. Like, one time, I mean, he got a little lucky little layup he had on Giannis. He had went past Brook Lopez. Giannis stepped up. He did like an up and under, and then went in. And then like another play, Giannis locked him down. He tried to drive right and shoot over Giannis, but Giannis was right there, was finna block the ball, and he passed and then gave a turnover. So yeah, Giannis is Victor Kryptonite though. And he can't do nothing with Giannis.
Did he kill with Giannis? I swear to God, he played against Giannis last year and was giving him buckets.
Yeah, that first game he played okay. I think he had like 20 something and 14 or something like that.
I go back.
He played okay that first game.
I thought he played. Forget okay. I thought he played really good. Like, let me go back because I remember it was, this game right here. Because Giannis had 44, Giannis had 44, 14, and 7.
Killed that man.
Victor had 27, 9, and 5 blocks.
It's not a bad game.
I know.
It's not a bad game.
Like, I ain't gonna say kryptonite, but
nah, bro. After what he did last night, he held that man to 11 points. If I'm not saying Victor is trash. Victor is that guy. But if Giannis wasn't his kryptonite, he would have gave him another 20 point something, another 20 and almost 10 and 5 blocks. If that was the case.
Well, he only attempted 10 shots.
Because Giannis was locking them up.
They can't have that. Just can't. But if you're one of them, you're not gonna hold me to 10. I don't care how good you are. You're not gonna hold me to 10,
bro. I'm gonna
get mine.
I'm pretty sure you watched the game. Did you watch the game?
Some of it, not all the way,
bro. Like every time Wemby tried to drive and body Giannis was not moving, bro. Like anything he tried on Giannis was not going for it at all. And then Giannis was blowing past him so easily, getting and ones on him. Like, bro, that's his kryptonite, bro. That's the only person in the league that I feel like can guard Victor. That's literally the only person. And maybe Joel, maybe. But Joel is not quick enough laterally, so.
No, don't matter. Joel can still give him buckets. He dropped 70 on them. So.
But them two, the only two that I feel like that guy wouldn't be number.
Can we talk about Amen Thompson? Can we talk about it?
Hey, yeah, we can. I low-key, I thought the other brother was better. I am not gonna lie. I really thought Asor was better because Asor had the better season last year. So I thought he was better. And then, coming to the off season, I thought he was gonna get better, but he had those blood clots. So
I thought Asor had a more opportunity last year than Amen, though.
Yeah, he did.
So I just
thought this year, I think the reason why Asor isn't playing that good, them blood clots, bro. Like he had that Chris Bosh stuff, and so people didn't even know if he was gonna come back and play basketball. And then you can't train in the off season when you got those blood clots in your lungs and stuff. So he didn't really have a chance to train.
Yes, he did. He had the blood clots. He came back eventually, but it's like he's in and out the lineup, not really getting consistent minutes. So it's like I really can't see you after year 2. But Amen Thompson, I'm not gonna lie, Jabari Smith, you got to stay on the bench, brother. I'm keeping Amen in the lineup. Keeping Amen in the lineup, bro. Bro, I'm watching this dude against the Lakers, 23 and 16.
Bro, he said he tried to go for 20 rebounds. What? 20 rebounds for a guard is crazy.
It's like 6'6", though. It's like 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, that's for a guard. That's 20 rebounds for a guard is crazy. I think the last guard to get 20 rebounds was Westbrook?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, probably. That was off my head.
Bro, 20 rebounds from a guard is crazy, bro.
Steven Adams said, man, them dudes different. Like them, he said the men different. And Kay said them Thompson brothers, man, they some freaks, bro.
Bro, I told they a jump shot away, bro. They're literally a jump shot away. Bro, because they lockdowns. They athletic they probably top 5 athletic in the NBA. Yes. They got handles. They got the IQ. They can pass. They just missing the jump shot. That's all they missing is a jump shot.
He was a plus 19. Well, that's the Wizards, so whatever. He was, bro. This is funny. He scored 20 points and he was just 7 from 8 from the field. No threes. He didn't even attempt the
How
three.
many free throws? How many free throws?
I'm about to look right now. He only attempted 6. So this is really good. Just 20 points and not even hitting a three, not even attempting a three.
And he don't need the ball. That's the beauty of his game too. He could play with the ball and he could play it without both of them because they cut, they slash, they know where to be. Their IQ was high, bro. That OTE program that they were in, I think it did numbers for them, bro. To be honest.
Somebody said they would have picked him over Brandon Miller. Going off of what you see now. Yeah.
Oh, and Brandon Miller?
Because Vic was going 1 regardless. It don't matter.
Yeah. Vic was going 1 regardless, yeah. But I don't know, bro, because Brandon Miller is nice, bro. He's been really good for Charlotte. I don't know if I would have took him over Brandon. I don't know. Because if you take him over Brandon, that means you're banking on his jump shot getting better. Brandon already had a jump shot, and he was already a prolific scorer, and his defense was okay, and his playmaking was okay as well.
People were not really that high over on Brandon Miller, and they had, there was the Scoot Brandon Miller arguments, like Scoot was better, and they would say Scoot. I didn't really watch Scoot, I'm not gonna lie, but I definitely watched Brandon Miller at Alabama. I was like, this dude's really good. Like, I didn't think he was gonna be like how he played last year's rookie year and then coming in this year. I thought he was just gonna be decent. I thought he was gonna be like a good player, not like really, really good though. I just thought he was gonna be good, but it's a lot of people that was like, hey man, I'll take Scoot over Brandon Miller. It's like, what did y'all see that you was like, I'll take Scoot over Brandon Miller? What did they see?
I think it was because Scoot in the G League, he was doing all them highlights, and then when they had that the Rising Stars game, he played good that year. Before he got to the NBA. That's what I think it was. But you can't really, me personally, like, bro, them G League playing in the G League, bro, it's so iffy on judging talent because it's like, bro, everybody in the G League can kill because they don't play no defense. So it's like those stats in the G League are low key misleading. Like with Reed Shepherd went down there and went bananas.
Drop 49.
Went bananas. You know what I'm saying? That's because the G League don't play no D. Did you see them comments that Cam Whitmore said?
What did he say?
So was it the last game or the game before? I can't remember which game it was, but after the game, he was like, they asked him where was he pleased with his minutes, and he was like, nah. He's like, I didn't do anything out there. Basically, he was like, I mean, I produced a little bit, but for the most part, I didn't do anything. And they was like, well, why do you think you're not getting any minutes? He's like, I don't know. I don't know what they got going on, or basically, it looked like he's not happy though, bro.
It looked like it sounded like, obviously I didn't hear how his voice sounded, but from what you're saying, it sounded like he just think he's better than a lot of these dudes on his team.
He is. I think he is. I don't think he's better than the men. I think him and the men are like talent wise. I'll probably give it to a man. I'll give a man talent wise. But I think Cam Whitmore deserves more minutes for sure. I think Cam Whitmore is better than Tari Eason. He's more athletic. I think he can shoot better. I think he can defend better. I just like his game more than Tari Eason's as well.
They say his nickname is Per 36.
Whose?
Cam Whitmore's.
His nickname is what? Nickname,
Per 36.
Per
36. Like,
oh, I thought you said perk. I thought you were saying like perk 36. What?
No, per 36. Because when it's a per 36, he's amazing.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Cam Whitmore he's a monster, bro. Only reason why he didn't get drafted high coming out of Villanova was because his injuries. He got injured. That's the only reason.
He was supposed to be like that whole draft process. Forget that. He was supposed to be like top 5 at least. And then them injuries came out, and then they said he wasn't doing good in his interview process. I ain't gonna lie. Low key, I get it. Interview process. You want to see how he is as a person, what his IQ, and I get all that. Can you hoop and can you play? That's what I want to know.
And he
Because
can.
I don't know. I know you don't be. I know you watch football, but not like that. But you remember they said C.J. Stroud scored real low on like that little test or whatever.
Yeah. And he was
And it's
like, what? I'm not in school. I'm playing football.
Can you play?
Yeah.
He don't need to worry about no damn test. Can you play? And that's the thing about Cam Whitmore. Can you play? I seen the tape of you at Villanova. You was clearly the best player. And I'm gonna take you off that. Not just because you did bad interviews, and depending on how the injury is. Because what was it? What was the injury?
I think it was some, I don't know if it was his knee or his leg or something like that. It was some lower body injury. I can't remember. I want to say it was his knee though.
The top 10 I'm okay with, but he dropped to like basically 20s, I think, right?
Yeah, bro.
So I'm
Yeah.
not letting
He deserved lottery,
like
bro.
that.
He deserved lottery for sure.
Bro,
Hold on, we got a comment. Was it Justin Jones all these years and CJ still don't know ball? Bro, this is coming from I went to high school with, bro. This is coming from the man that said Kobe is the GOAT. Don't get me wrong, Kobe is great, but Kobe is not the GOAT, dog. Kobe is really good, but he's not the GOAT, dog.
Hey, so this year, right? He's averaging 9 points, 2 rebounds, really no assists. And his per 36, he's averaging 23 points and 6 rebounds, assists, and a steal. That's really good. That's really good. It's per 36.
To be honest
really
with you, bro, you know, I can't remember when I said this and when it was earlier in the pod, but I said I'll trade Jalen Green and I'll start Cam Whitmore in the man.
I kind of remember you saying that.
I'll start them two, bro. And then Cam Whitmore, how tall is Cam Whitmore? He a big body, I know that. I know he's at least 6'6".
I just left. Hold on, let me go back real quick. I just left from it too. Because I was about to see what was the whole, like everybody's playing per 36.
36.
I'm on it right now, but let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Bro, because 23 points in per 36.
That's amazing, bro. That's amazing, bro. He's a hoop, bro. And I don't know if he doesn't, you know how like the whole thing with Bo was his attitude. So I don't know if it's that or what. Like, I don't know what it is, but Cam Whitmore, he needs some tick or he got to go, bro. He got to. Because, bro, they wasting talent over there, bro. They wasting talent.
Bruh, he has the best per 36 on the team. He has the best. I mean, he ain't clearing really nobody. Like, Sengun is second with 23.4. Jalen Green got 22.3, but he has 23.7.
For somebody that don't get that many minutes, though. And then it's crazy because last year he played really good last year. So you would have thought his role would have increased coming into this year. But it hasn't at all. It decreased. It decreased more than anything.
It's just so many bodies. And the only reason he's getting tick is because Jabari Smith is out.
Yeah.
And
if he goes Jabari to the Nets, if they trade him to the Nets, Cam
Whitmore?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting him. Who else will play? Who else over? Bro, the Nets are literally tanking as we speak. They are literally tanking.
You know who else
trading players.
Bro, the Raptors are terrible. The Raptors, they damn near the weakest team.
They're not even trying. Bro. They're not even trying, bro. They're not even trying.
Bro, them and the Hornets, bro. The Hornets roster is terrible too.
I mean,
bro, outside of Brandon Miller, go ahead.
Brandon Miller, LaMelo, Miles Bridges, they got some pieces. That team just not good though. It's just still not a good team. Honestly, I think the Raptors got a good team, but it's like I just think they're not even trying. Bro, what's his name? It's Masai Ujiri said, like, he basically said it's a rebuilding year. He basically said that. So he already know he ain't shocked that they not good.
But I at least thought they would fight, bro. I at least thought they would be fighting.
Been in and out the lineup. RJ Barrett missed some time. It's been a lot.
What are you saying?
Jalen Green too good. He's inconsistent, but he has super high potential. I think Cam is more what you see, what you get. I don't really see him getting too much better. Bro, Cam Whitmore, we saw it last year when he plays. We see it. Like, we see it. Just got to get the minutes. Just got to get the minutes. Hey, but when you said Reed Shepard, bro, I went right back to a short I made. Right when I did the rookie grades, and I swear to God, I said, I didn't get why they drafted him. And that's when I put the Rockets as a loser, because I was like, why are we drafting another guard when you got Jalen Green, you got Fred Steele, you got a man, Cam Whitmore, you got all these dudes. I was like, how is this man gonna get the tick? I said that, and I didn't get the pick. I really didn't get it.
No,
I think they just went with, like, he's the best available.
Best available. Yep.
That's exactly what they did. I didn't get it.
Only way he gonna get ticked is somebody get hurt. That's the only way he gonna get ticked. Either that or they trade some pieces.
The only way he gonna get ticked is next year when Fred not back. That's it. Because I wouldn't be shocked. I can see this two things. Either he gonna be 6-man coming off the bench, or they get rid of Jalen Green, and then we got Reed and a man as the backcourt future.
Only reason why I'm iffy on that, because I haven't seen Reed Shepard play in the NBA yet. That's the only reason why I'm iffy on it, because I haven't seen him play.
So you wouldn't get rid of Jalen Green yet?
No, not yet.
You don't even like
not
him.
Yet. I know I don't like him, but I wouldn't get rid of him yet. Only because I don't know what Reed Shepard is yet. I don't know what he is. I haven't seen him in the NBA yet. So, and then Jalen Green and a man, I like that backcourt. That's a really athletic backcourt.
Man. Hey, you like that Kobe White dunk on Wemby, man?
Man, that wasn't really no poster for real. It was, but it wasn't, bro. Like, bro, he dunked the ball before Wemby got over there.
Wemby was right there.
It wasn't no poster for real. Like when I seen the notification popped up, I'm thinking Kobe White chest to chest. Ooh. No, bro. It was like a side. It was like a little quick little dunk, bro. I ain't trying to.
Hey, you know, Vucevic is averaging 22 and 12 this year. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
No, I couldn't.
I think it's 22 and 12 or 22 and 10. It's one of them. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn. He averaging the most points since he been with the Bulls.
Yeah. What did he say? He said, "Y'all think a man can play PG?" Yeah.
I think he can, but he might need.
He need a year of development under.
That exactly.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
He needs a year of development playing point guard, but I think he can play point guard. He played point when he was with OTE, and then he's shown flashes this year and last year when he was playing that he could play point.
All right. That is it for our takeaways of the week. Now we're going to get into the Jimmy Butler suspension. Obviously, Jimmy Butler made some comments. I'll read the comments. But Pat Riley, he said, yeah, we're going to suspend you 7 games for conduct detrimental to the team. Jimmy Butler, he says, what do I want to see happen? I want to see me get my joy back from playing basketball, wherever that may be. We'll find out here pretty soon. I want to get my joy back. I'm happy here off the court, but I want to be back to somewhere dominant. I want to hoop. I want to help this team win. Right now, I'm not doing that. What do you think of Jimmy Butler's comments, and do you think he deserved to get suspended by the Miami Heat?
Yes. Bro, did you see what he did that game before he got suspended? Bro, that man chucked up a one-leg 3. I said, bro, it don't even look like you trying out here. Like, I understand you want to get traded, bro, but at the end of the day, bro, you gotta do your job and hoop, bro. Your job is to play basketball and win games, bro. And you was out there, like, you can tell he was selling, bro. You could tell, somebody called him before the game, was like, yeah, bro, I got $100 on your on a parlay with you on it. I need you to get it. He's like, nah, I'm good. And he sold, bro. He sold. Yeah, he deserved to get suspended, bro. He out there acting like a prima donna, bro. Like, come on now, bro. This is why they say basketball players are divas. Cause stuff like that, bro. Like, ain't no way, bro. As your teammate, I would want to fight after the game because it's like, bro, we trying to turn our season around. We trying to make it to the playoffs. I understand, you don't want to be here no more, but while you're here, if we your brothers, help us win some games while you still here at least. And you out there selling. All because you mad at Pat Riley because he don't want to pay you no money, bro. If you that guy that you think you is and that you say you are, bro, if you out here hooping and going crazy, when you get traded, another team is going to want to sign you for whatever money that you want. If you out there hooping, but you're not doing that. I think he deserved it. 7 games, though, I think 7 games was too much, but I do think he deserved to get suspended for sure.
Should he deserve to get suspended? I'm going to say kind of yes, but kind of no, because we've seen teams in just other sports and in basketball where they'll just say, just stay away from the team, bro. Like, just stay home. You can work out at your crib or whatever, but just stay away from the team. Suspension, I agree with you. I think 7 was kind of too much. I don't think he deserved to basically miss a lot because I think he's supposed to miss like $2 million in total from that suspension.
Yeah, bro. I think it's like 2.3.
It ain't gonna lie, that ain't nothing to him if we being honest. But $2 million is still a lot, don't get me wrong. But to them, that ain't nothing. What $2 million ain't nothing. His comments, I mean, I'm not shocked because low-key, Jimmy Butler, everywhere he's been, he gonna force his way out. He gonna try. Yeah. He gonna do something. If he gotta remember with Timberwolves, he got the scrubs and beat the starters and told Tim. He said, I forgot what he said against Tibbs, but he said something. What'd he do? He got out. He gonna find a way to get out. He gonna do something, and it's like, think of it as like when you talking to a teacher when you want the teacher's attention. You raise your hand, she don't see you. Now I gotta throw something at somebody so she can say, Jabari, what are you doing? Like, that's what you gotta do. You gotta do a whole bunch of stuff so they can see I'm serious. I want you to get rid of me. But I mean, me personally, like, I'm not upset because there are some sources saying like Jimmy Butler, he asked Pat Riley for some help and you haven't done it. Like, that's dead serious. And I'm tired of Daniel sticking up for that old man, Pat Riley. Bruh, stop sticking up for him. You know damn well that man been selling y'all. Bruh, y'all had an opportunity to probably get Kevin Durant, to get Bradley Beal, to get Donovan Mitchell, to get Dame, and here we are. It's not the best trade, brother. Jimmy Butler has shown you I can take a bunch of basically some role players. I can take them to the finals. He's shown it twice. Just think about if you would have added a Donovan Mitchell, a Dame, a Bradley Beal, or even a Kevin Durant, we could have won.
I was gonna say, bro, because to be honest, bro, for what, like, well, I don't know, maybe Bill too, but for sure, Dame and Donovan. If I gotta give up Tyler Hero for Dame or Donovan, I would have did that, bro. Because you would have had Dame or Donovan, Jimmy, and Bam, bro. That's a nice big 3.
Yeah, Pat Riley be trying to be slick, always adding Duncan Robinson. Nobody want him.
Don't nobody want him.
I don't care if he is a 3-point shooter. Nobody wants Duncan Robinson in that terrible ass contract you gave him. Nobody wants that. But we gotta blame it on Pat Riley because you haven't done nothing. Bro, if I'm looking at my team, bro, Pat Riley, you're probably top 3 GM. But look at what the Celtics just did. They lost to y'all in the conference finals. They already got a stacked team. What did Brad Stevens do? Man, let's go get Porzingis. Nah, that ain't enough. Let's go get Drew Holiday. That's what you should have did. You didn't do that. Bro, after you just beat the Celtics, lost to the Nuggets in 5, some should have told you. Man, I know they was probably taxing the Blazers. But at the same time, bro, a guy wanted to be there. Dame has openly said he wanted to come to Miami. You got to do what you got to do.
Bro, Dame, Jimmy, and Bam would have been a good big 3 in the East, bro. A really good big 3 in the East, bro.
I said they would have been like a top 3 in the East if anything if they would have got Dame. I would have said I said that. This was before you was on. I said they was going to be like top 3. But what did they do? Nothing.
Bro, low key, Pat Riley need to get out of this mindset of I'm not playing players, bro. He needs to get out of that mindset for real. For real. You need to update your thinking with the new NBA, bro. Because the way this whole heat culture and not wanting to pay players, like, bro, that gotta go out the window. You can still keep the heat culture and certain aspects from it, but if you want to get these big names and stuff like that, bro, you want people to come to your team. You gotta progress your thinking with the times now, bro. And he's not doing it.
I mean, he coached the Lakers. He did coach the Heat to that championship. Been in the front office since then. He's just old. He's an old guy. And he's stuck in the old times. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But like you said, we're in 2025, bro. This ain't 2000s. This not 1990. This ain't the 1900s. This ain't 2000s, the early 2000s, brother. It's okay to upgrade. It's okay to, like you said, pay your players. The heat culture can only get you so far. It can only get you so far. But at the same time, people love them teams that play hard, work hard. But at the end of the day, if you don't got no talent, you ain't winning. I don't care what nobody says.
Nothing.
You ain't winning. This isn't football where you don't need the most talented team, really. Like, if you got the quarterback, obviously, you'll win. Like, that's facts. If you got the quarterback, you'll win. You don't have to have the most talented team overall, but if you got a good offense and the defense is it, you can still win. But in basketball, majority of the time, when you have the most talented team, you win. Like, that's just how it is. You win. And they never have the most talented team. They always play hard. They work hard, fight hard. But what has that gotten you? Just 2 finals appearances, and y'all have only won 1 game in both of those finals. So you gotta get it together. So Jimmy Butler's preferred teams, obviously, remember it was the Rockets, it was the Mavs, and the Warriors. Of course, they said the Warriors are out of it. They actually said they will go after Vucevic more. We might get into that right after this, but it was the Warriors, Mavericks, and Rockets. He has the Suns, obviously, and I'm gonna read this quote from Kendrick Perkins in a minute. And then the Grizzlies are interested, but he said he doesn't want to go to the Grizzlies. He said
tweaking. That'd be a good spot. He tweaking. That'd be a really good spot. The Grizzlies, him, Jaren Jackson,
Desmond Bane,
Zach Edey, Desmond Bane. Like, bro, and then they still got that rookie Wills and who else they got? Scottie Pippen Jr. Like, he tweaking. Marcus Smart.
To make the contracts, to make the contracts work, they will have to give up Marcus Smart, who's making $20 million, Brandon Clark making $12 million, Luke Kennard making $9 million, and you might have to give up one other person.
I ain't gonna lie, that Brandon Clark one low key hurt. He be good. Brandon Clark plays really well for them.
But remember, we got Jalen Wills and we got Huff. We got them coming off.
Yeah, we got Huff. Yeah, Huff is nice. I like Huff.
I like Huff and Jalen Wills. So we got them coming off the bench, and we got Scottie Pippen Jr. He ain't Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart, obviously, but we got Scottie Pippen Jr. So the Memphis Grizzlies are a deep team, so they could trade that. They could do it, but he said he doesn't want to go there. He said he doesn't want to go to Memphis.
He tweaking. I like Memphis.
So
I think he only want to go to the Suns because he know for a fact you got KD and Book on your team. That's low key a finals team if he's on there.
So Kendrick Perkins, I think this was yesterday, but NBA Central, they put it out today. From my sources, this from Kendrick Perkins. From my sources, the Suns have a 2-year, $120 million extension waiting on Jimmy. Kevin Durant wants Jimmy Butler, and if he does get Jimmy Butler, they're both gonna sign contract extensions. And I think he wants to go to the Suns because the Suns are willing to give him the money. This is all really money. Like, if we're being honest, this is all money. And the Suns look like they are the team willing to give him that. That's $60 million a year. That's 60. And that's what Jimmy Butler wants. He wants that security. He wants that security. And $60 million a year is a lot of security.
I don't know. Suns, yeah. I mean, I get why you want to go to the Suns. Like I said, they a finals team if he go there. For sure.
Upgrade over Bradley Beal?
Yeah. He's an upgrade over Bradley Beal.
Man. Jimmy Butler, man. Always going. Yeah, The Rockets, I still would like him to go to the Rockets. I'm not gonna
I
lie, I
do
still
too.
like the
Yeah,
Mavs. I just
like
think they
that.
don't want to gut their roster. Their roster is still good when Luke and Kyrie come back. They're still good. The Warriors, I think the Warriors, they just don't want to give up Kuminga and Wiggins. Because you gotta give at least Kuminga up. Kuminga's gonna be gone. And I think they don't want to give, bro. The Warriors are toxic, bro. They toxic. Them and Kuminga are in a toxic relationship. We really don't care about you. But the minute somebody want Kuminga, nah,
No,
bro. He's
no,
both.
no.
Nah, bro. He don't do this. He ain't like that. Nah. He be doing dirty stuff. That's the Warriors right now with Kuminga. That's them, bro. If you want to maximize Steph Curry window, go trade Jimmy Butler.
But
Then.
to be honest, bro, even if they got Jimmy, it don't really move the needle. They not. They, at most they can probably get out the first round.
I can
At
see it
most, but
second. I can see them going second.
yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't see no Western Conference Finals, no finals if they get Jimmy.
As the Warriors, if you're the Warriors, is that better than what they're putting out now? Because they're not.
I mean, yeah,
now.
of course, it's better than what they putting out right now. But are you gonna resign them?
You could. You get off of Andrew Wiggins' contract. They might have to put Moses Mooney in there because they just signed Moses Mooney. You get off his contract, so you technically could resign Jimmy Butler to maybe $50 million. You could give him that. So, I mean, you could, but the Grizzlies one is a head scratcher. I think the Blazers wanted Bam in the trade, bruh. I did hear that, but I think the Blazers was like that person in fantasy. You know how we in fantasy, it's like, let me just add him just to see what he gonna say.
Yeah,
And that's what they was like, brother. You know damn well I ain't giving you Bam. I don't even know why you put him in the trade. That was the Blazers. You know damn well I ain't giving no Bam. I think they did want a Tyler Hero and like Bam. No, damn well I ain't giving you him. Stop it. I give you Tyler though. I would have gave you Tyler.
Like Bam and Tyler for Dame, that's low key a lot. That's a lot for Dame.
Bro, the Heat would be not good. All right, that is it for the Jimmy Butler suspension. Let's talk about the Phoenix Suns. Should they blow it up? Obviously, Bradley Beal is some trade rumors. He holds all the cards. He has a no trade clause. They recently just put him and Bradley Beal and Yusuf Nurkic on the bench and started Ryan Dunn and Mason Plumlee. So Bradley Beal, according to sources, his preferred destinations are the Lakers, the Miami Heat, and the Denver Nuggets. 2 questions. Should the Suns blow it up? Well, it's kind of one question. Should the Suns blow it up and potentially trade Bradley Beal?
I don't think they should blow it up. I think they should keep those big three. Low key, only thing I would say they need to do, they need to find them a better center. I like moving Mason Plumlee to the starting lineup over Nurkic. Because I feel like Nurkic is just too slow and he doesn't bring the defense that you need. And he's not really like a lob threat. You know what I mean? I don't think they need like a low post scorer as they're big. They need somebody that's gonna catch lobs, play defense, and rebound. So I think moving Nurkic to the bench was a great move. But as far as Bradley Beal, I don't think they should trade Bradley Beal. And if we being honest, it's low key like last year. They really haven't played a lot of games together. I think they've played like 15 games together this year. And out of those 15 games, they're 9-6. So they above 500 when they play together. I think the only thing they miss is just that center spot. That's the only if they would have kept I know they couldn't keep him, but if they would have kept DeAndre Ayton and still had Beal, I think this team would be better than what it is.
They could have.
I just think it's a center spot.
They could have kept DeAndre Ayton. The general manager should have probably said. I mean, as the GM and as the owner, you'd be like, look, DeAndre Ayton is too talented. Let's keep him. And you and Monty got to figure this out. Y'all just got to figure it out. Or y'all just got to fake be nice. Mm-hmm. Just be cordial. Talk to him. Nod your head. And we move on.
Like you said, just be cordial, or even the fact I don't gotta talk to you. I can have one of the assistant coaches talk to you, but when I do talk to you, like you said, it's cordial. We cool. Like, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Look out for this. Look out for that. Or just have an assistant coach talk to him.
Could have. They chose not to. I got somebody said, I know I always say somebody said, because I'll be watching a lot of podcasts and I see a lot of people just say stuff. They said they would have rather have Chris Paul than Bradley Beal right now. They think that would have been a better fit with Chris Paul than Bradley Beal right now. Do you agree? I actually agree.
So
I'm
what?
not
So
gonna
like
lie.
Chris Paul, Book, KD,
And
and what
DeAndre
Nurkic?
Ayton.
Oh, and
No,
DeAndre.
probably
Yeah,
DeAndre Ayton.
that would be a better team than what they got now. Yeah, for sure. Because Chris Paul is the ultimate floor general, bro. And on top of that, he's a great leader. So he would have had all of them following the line. All of them would have listened to him. Chris Paul, and then on top of that, Chris Paul IQ is one of the highest in the game. So yeah,
Mason
because they don't
Plumlee.
really like. My fault. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Finish.
I was just gonna say, like, even though they got Tyus Jones isn't a Chris Paul. You know, even though Chris Paul is old, like I still think Chris Paul is low-key better than Tyus Jones right now. And that IQ plays a big part in that, bro. And all the everything he done seen so far, all the NBA defenses he done seen, all the coaches he done been up against, so he know what coaches like to run, what plays in the playoff. Like, bro, it's different. I think it would have been better.
That's a good point, but Chris Paul has also rubbed younger teammates wrong. That's actually kind of true though. He has a problem with the younger guys. But
But
I
this is an
feel
older
like
group.
recently though, he's been kind of cool with like the younger teammates with OKC.
AC.
Obviously now with the Spurs, and even you can say when it was like Booker, Mikal Bridges, and Cam Johnson, I think he was a good leader for them back then. But like Charles said, now this is an older group, and I do think they respect him. I think they definitely respect him. But Chris Paul, obviously, with Blake Griffin and all them, they say they kind of butted heads or whatnot. And
Hey, did you hear they wasn't even talking for real? Like Chris Paul and Blake, like they was cool, but like they wasn't like best of friends. Like the stuff that they was doing, I forgot what NBA player said on a podcast. I forgot who it was, but he was like, yeah, they wasn't even that cool, bro. And they was out there doing the stuff that they was doing. I think it was Jamal Crawford, was it? I can't remember who it was, but whoever it was, they was like, bro, they was out there killing. They wasn't even that cool. They barely talked.
This is my first time finding y'all channel and stream. Terrific show. And just thanks, bro. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, Theo.
But what was I about to say? Am I shocked that they wasn't really the best of friends? I think they were probably like real cool in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And it kind of just split it apart. And we just cool. I don't think you have to be best friends with everybody. Like it's like me and you, we the best of friends. Like we the best two players. It's like we can be cool, but we don't gotta go to dinner every night. We don't gotta do all that. But I'm not really shocked. And maybe Blake Griffin just didn't like his leadership style. Everybody has a different leadership style. And Chris Paul is a guy that he gonna get in your face and tell what's up and like you need like do this and this. And some people just don't like that. Some people don't like when you tell them, like, you could tell me what to do or give me some suggestions. This is how you say it. And maybe Blake Griffin didn't like that. I'm just speculating.
No, yeah, I agree with you. But I feel like at the same time, bro, we in the NBA, we all trying to win a championship. We all out here trying to get money. So I feel like all that, your feelings and stuff like that, like, don't get me wrong, we all grown men at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And how you say something does matter. But if it coming from Chris Paul, bro, like, Chris Paul is one of the best floor generals to ever play the game, bro. If he say something, listen. You know what I'm saying? That's like me, I don't know, me trying to be an engineer or something like that, and the best engineer in the world is trying to tell me how to do my job, and I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't listening to you. I'm gonna do it. Like, what? That don't make no sense. But
but it's a difference though. What if he comes up to you and say, hey, motherfucker, you ain't doing your job? Like you gonna look at him like, bro, who are you? Like, you gonna look at him. Obviously, Chris Paul ain't probably say all that, but you gonna look at him and like, brother, who are you? Like, who are you? Sheldon, CJ, I'm probably off topic, but what would the Suns need to do to make the Western Conference Finals? Man,
they need a better big. Better
big. I think they
play Ryan Dunn more.
I think they need kind of a better bench. Really, your best bench is Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, Ryan Dunn. Then after that, it's like,
That's,
and
man.
then it depends on matchups because if they have to face the Nuggets, they're getting smoked. If they had, this is a different Timberwolves team, but I think I would give them the benefit of the doubt against Timberwolves this year. I think they could beat them. I think they would.
This year, this year, yeah.
Honestly, they need Jimmy Butler. We being honest, because I don't think they can make the West Conference Finals with this team.
Nah,
I think Jimmy changes everything.
Hold on, let me remember. I think they can make the Western Conference with this team. I think they just need a better big. Like Mason Plumlee, he could be a placeholder because Nurkic is not it at all. But they need a better, like if they had like Claxton. Okay. If they had Claxton, that would be really good for them. That would be really good for them. And then Bradley Beal and Book and Katie, they just need to play more games together. Like I said earlier, they 9-6 together so far. The 15 games they didn't play this season. That's 3 games above 500. That's good. So they just need to play more games together, and they just need a better big, in my opinion.
Could they beat OKC?
No, they not beating OKC. They don't have nobody to stop Shea, and they don't have nobody to stop Jalen Williams either.
Could they beat the Rockets?
Yeah, I think the Rockets are too young. I think they're too young.
With the Rockets defense, they might. I ain't gonna say they smoking them, but
the playoffs is different. The playoffs, them young boys ain't never been to the playoffs before. Besides Fred and Steven Adams,
Dylan Brooks,
and the Brooks, yeah. Besides them young boys ain't been there before. That means you gotta rely on Jalen Green giving you 20 plus in the playoffs. And can we rely on that? I don't think we can.
He could. I think he could give me 20 though. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I think he could. I think he could too. But will he? That's the question. Will he?
I don't know. I don't know what Jalen Green. I don't know what Jalen Green we gonna get. I don't know if we gonna get. I don't know if we gonna get the baby dad Jalen Green from last year, or what are we getting? I don't know because that Jalen Green was amazing. He was averaging damn near like 30 points. So I don't know. So like I said earlier, Bradley Beal's destinations are LA, the Lakers, the Heat, and the Nuggets. Out of those 3 teams, which is the best fit for Bradley Beal?
You said the Heat, the Lakers, and what was the Mavs? You said not the Mavs, Nuggets. Heat, Lakers, and Nuggets. Heat, Lakers. If what's the best fit for him? Like if you want to win a chip, or just in general?
What is the best fit out of those 3 teams? What is the best fit for Bradley Beal on those 3 teams?
Low key, I'll say Miami. Because Miami, he had the ball in his hands again like he was with the Wizards. And we could probably see that 30-point per game Bradley Beal that we saw when he was with the Wizards. I think that would be the best fit for him. Yeah, that would be the best fit for. I was going to say either that or the Lakers probably.
I would probably say the Lakers. This actually not being biased, honestly. Because I do think, bro, you're getting a better score than D'Lo. Another ball handler. He's just basically an upgraded D'Lo. The only reason I wouldn't say the Nuggets because I feel like they're what if you put him on the Nuggets, I feel like it's the same thing. Yeah, like I feel like they would be in the same spot. You don't have a really a defender because they probably will ask for Michael Porter. Like that's what you're probably gonna ask to make the contracts match. And obviously the Heat, the Suns want to get like a younger player, hypothetically. So it's like you put out a lineup of, let's just say Jamal, Christian Braun, or Westbrook or whatever, then Beal, then Aaron Gordon and Jokic. That ain't moving me. It looked nice. That little basketball forever picture, they always got to add. Every time somebody gets somebody new, they always got to add in there. Like it's this fantastic big 3. That ain't moving me. That don't move me. So I wouldn't like Denver. Now the Heat, I'm not upset at it, but I feel like if you're a Heat fan, you have to be like, bro, we ain't doing nothing then. Because Jimmy Butler is better than Beal. He's just better than him right now, at least. He's better, and you're basically downgraded.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that actually might be the move. That might be the switch, the trade. It's just the Heat, they really don't want Bradley Beal. They really don't want him.
Because he's older, and then like you said, don't really move the needle. He ain't he's not a superstar. He an all-star, but he's not no superstar. Some people consider Jimmy a superstar.
Suns cook. They don't play defense, and they have a stagnant offense. They sure do got a stagnant offense. Despite having 2 30-point scorers on the team, they sure do got a stagnant offense. I
It's
ain't gonna lie
crazy
to
though,
you.
because in the beginning of the season, they was moving the ball well. In the beginning of the season, their offense was flowing.
They're 17th in scoring, which is actually kind of crazy when you think about it. You got these 3 scorers, and Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Beal, but they're only 17th in scoring. They only score 111 points per game. They're 10th in shooting, and they're 7th in 3-point percentage at 37. That's kind of, you would think they would be in like the top 10, but they're not. They can beat the Rockets, but with a new big with Nurkic and Sengun is cooking him. I ain't gonna lie, Sengun is cooking Nurkic, bro.
Yeah, Nurkic ain't got no defense, bro. He's so bro. I really dislike Nurkic, bro. He reminds me of
Nobody likes Nurkic. Nobody likes him.
Bro, he reminds me of Daniel Gafford in the aspect of like they low IQ players. They are low IQ players, bro. This man Nurkic pisses me off so much. And then it'd be like bro, half the time it'd be like, hey, have you ever seen like one of them dudes at the rec or something like that? They on offense, they doing everything on offense, and then they don't get back on defense. Like that's Nurkic, bro. He don't jog up the court or nothing, bro. He'll a waste of space, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nuggets can't afford Bill with Michael Porter and Eric Gordon. Now that's true, but I think they will have to give up Michael Porter because you got to match the salaries. I think that's what I'm saying. They will have to give up because of the second apron. Yes, the second apron has changed everything. I saw something that said teams are hesitant on taking on long-term contracts because of the second apron because they don't want to have to deal with those consequences of having all that big money on the table.
Yeah.
And he's gonna make $60 million a year. He sure is, man. Hey, Bradley Beal, I don't know what his agent did to make all that money and to get a no trade clause. Bro, I think it's only 10 players. I think it's only 10 players in NBA history that got a no trade clause.
I know Kevin Garnett had one, but LeBron had one. I think Kobe had one.
Dirk had one.
Dirk. I don't know the others.
If Robert Time Lord Williams was healthy, he would be good fit for the Suns. Robert Williams to the Suns?
That ain't bad. The only thing with him, he got to stay healthy. That's the only thing. He got to stay healthy, but that's not bad at all. Because we forgetting that Robert Williams is a good shot blocker. He's a good rebounder. And I think he's like, I don't know if he's 7 foot. Don't quote me on that. But I think he's at least 6'10". I think he at least 6'10". So it's like he's not small. He's not small at all either.
I don't see why the Blazers keeping all them bigs for what?
Yeah, bro. You got Klingon, Ayton, and Robert Williams. What's the point?
He's 6'9". According to ESPN, he's 6'9", 249.
He look no Diddy. He look
bro. Just say he looked taller, bro. All you have to do is say he looked taller, bro. You tried to do that.
But yeah, Robert Williams wouldn't be bad for him.
Bradley Beal's agent is from Chicago. Man, fools don't need no damn Bradley Beal. What are we doing? Like,
I don't think he was saying that. I don't think he was saying like Bradley Beal to go. I think he's just saying his agent from Chicago.
Bro, nobody don't want him, bro. But now, low-key, I haven't really said what I said, but I ain't gonna lie. I do think the Suns might need to blow this up, man. Because what they haven't, bro. I at least thought they were gonna be a top team in the West last year. They wasn't. They were basically mid. You get swept by the Timberwolves because I swear to God, I thought the Suns was gonna win in like 7. I did not predict the sweep. Here we are again. Y'all don't stay healthy. Like you said, they're 9-6 when they are, but maybe that's a reason why we need to blow it up because no one can stay healthy. If this is gonna continue like this, why are we keeping all? Why are we?
It's like the whole Kyrie, KD, and James.
That was other.
They couldn't stay healthy either though.
But that was different situation. That stuff was outside of basketball. That was outside, but that was a reason why. But that's outside of basketball. This is strictly basketball. Bradley Beal can never stay healthy. Devin Booker has missed some time. Kevin Durant has missed some time. How are we supposed to win if all y'all get hurt? Jimmy Butler, even though Jimmy Butler be missing games too, but maybe a change of scenery for Jimmy Butler coming to the Suns. He wants to play with Kevin Durant. Maybe he does get that joy back. His agent Hooper from Chicago, Reggie Brown, Bradley Beal agent Reggie Brown, hooped at college at DuPage Avenue, like 25 in South Dakota State.
Yeah, he was just saying who his agent was. G. He wasn't saying Bradley Beal coming to Chicago.
Nah,
he was just saying who his agent was.
Nah, brother.
Yeah, I ain't know who his agent was. Reggie Brown. I gotta look him up after this.
Man, but I just think the Suns they might gotta blow it up, bro. Like, cause what do we expect them to do in the playoffs? Depending on matchups.
Yeah, it's all depending on matchups, to be honest. Because I can easily see them getting bounced out the first round, depending on matchups.
Could they lose to the Grizzlies?
I think it'll be close. I think the Grizzlies could beat them, but I think it'll go like 6 or 7 for sure.
So we're
but hesitant. I still give it to the Suns. I'll still give it to the Suns though.
Booker not an all-star this season in my books. What do you think?
I don't
think he all-star. I don't think he all-star this year. I don't think he's been playing the best this year. He's not having a Booker type year. No. Like, I'm not saying he regressed to anything, but I just think he just hasn't had that Devin Booker year.
Low-key, I think he's taken that the way he played from the USA over to now. Because, like, you know, in the USA, he was focused on defense, and he was focused on being a team guy. I think that's what it is this year. He's focused on being a team guy. Is Tyler Hero an all-star? Oh, they jumping ahead, dog. They jumping ahead.
He has an argument.
Yeah,
he has a legit argument of being one. But that is it for should the Phoenix Suns blow it up. Now we're going to get into some trade rumors. Let's talk about it. Cam Johnson. He has been linked to the Pacers and the Grizzlies. What team do you think Cam Johnson should go to? If it's any of those teams or any other team you could think of. What team should Cam Johnson go to?
I think we were talking about it. I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but I like him with the Magic.
Yeah. No, that was like a couple of weeks ago. I remember.
Yeah, I like him with the Magic. What other teams did we say? I can't remember what other teams that we said, but
I said the Cavs. I said the Cavs.
The Cavs wouldn't be bad. Yeah, the Cavs wouldn't be bad for him too.
I like him on the Grizzlies. I ain't gonna lie. I like him on the Grizzlies.
So would it be Ja, Bane, him,
Jaren?
Yeah. That's nice. That's nice.
And he brings the 3-point shooting.
Is it championship though? Does that move them to Western Conference / championship?
If they trade for Cam Johnson, I'll switch my take from second round to Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
I'll switch.
Ja gotta play amazing though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Ja
gotta be healthy, bro.
Yeah.
He always get an injury. Like, I don't know. Like, he just stay hurt. But Cam Johnson, he's still young, and they got a couple of years left on him. He signed for 2 more years too. Only $20 million. That ain't nothing. Today, that ain't nothing. $20 million ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
So you still getting a young guy. I think he's like 27 or 28. So you still get a young guy. You get a 3-point shooter, can still play some defense. I think that's what helps them. I think that could potentially move the needle for them. And the Pacers too. I think that might move the needle for them too. I don't think they moving up there with like Boston, Cleveland, New York, and maybe not even the Magic. But I think bringing him over there, putting him in the starting lineup too, that moves the needle too.
Bro, if he was to go to the Magic, though, just imagine. So first off, I'm praying for the Magic, bro. They 3 best players I heard, and they talking about they don't know when Jalen Suggs is gonna return. He has no timeline for return. But him on the Magic, it'd be Jalen Suggs, Franz, Paolo, Cam, and then who is they 5? Probably
Wendell.
Nah, Wendell coming off the bench now, bro. They not starting him no more.
So Goga.
Yeah, Goga's really good. But yeah, and Goga, can they make the Western Conference? I mean the Eastern Conference? Nah.
I don't think they beat no. If they have to face Boston or Cleveland in second round, I don't think they beat none of them. As of right now, no. I don't think they beat the Knicks.
Nah, I low-key see them beating Cleveland this year. I ain't gonna lie. Cleveland got them last year, but I don't think they're gonna let that happen again.
Nah, bro. They ain't
I don't
beating
think Paulo going
this
for that, bro.
Cleveland team. This
I
Cleveland
don't
team
think,
right now. This Cleveland team,
bro,
whose offense is way better than last year's. The offense was
bro.
dookie last year, and now it's way better.
Look what the Magic are doing without their 3 best players. They still winning games without their 3 best players. So imagine when they get them all back.
But they're barely winning. They're barely
It
winning.
don't matter. They still finding ways to win games without their 3 best players, bro. Imagine when they get them all back. What's gonna happen? Their offense is gonna be way better, and their defense might jump a little bit more. Then if you add Cam, they got the shooting that they need now. Because if you really want to do it, you can run a small ball. You can run Jalen Suggs, KCP, Cam, Franz, and Paulo. That's going to be hard to guard.
Who's stopping Mobley? Who's stopping him?
Paulo can guard him. We ain't worried about him. Bro, that man just started scoring. He just started scoring.
Yeah, and look at them now. And he's one of the reasons why they're basically 30-2, 30-4. He's one of the reasons because his offense has jumped up. Like, the Cleveland this year is totally different from last year. And
No,
actually, we have to get into that game. I almost forgot about it, but let's finish this, and then we'll get into that game from yesterday. Jonas Valanciunas, where could we see him going if he gets traded?
Lakers. He got to go to the Lakers, bro. The Lakers need a big, bro. They need a big, bro. He got to go there. He got to.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Lakers. I think the Lakers need... They need another big badly. Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood ain't even shown up. They need something badly.
Bro, ever since he got injured in that baby mama drama, bro, he has not touched the court.
I think Cam Johnson to the Clippers.
It all depends on Kawhi, to be honest with you. It all depends on Kawhi.
What would they run? Because Chris Dunn, James Harden, Norman, Cam,
Cal,
Kawhi, and Zubas? That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I like it. He said no. I think he was talking about when you said the Magic. Magic coach should be coach of the year this year. No, it's Kenny Atkinson, bro.
It's Kenny Atkinson, yeah. Kenny Atkinson.
It's Kenny
now,
Atkinson.
If Paulo and all them was healthy, and who knows what their record would be if all 3 was healthy, but then you probably could have an argument then.
Nikola Vucevic. They say he's linked to the Warriors, and like I said, he's averaging 20 and 10 and 3 assists. He's shooting 55% from the field, 42% from the 3. Where do you see Nikola Vucevic going, and do you like him with the Warriors?
Yeah, I like him with the Warriors. I like him with the Lakers too. I think he'd be a better fit with the Lakers than Valanciunas. Because I think Valanciunas is just like they both big, but I think Vucevic is a little bit faster than Jonas, and he's a better shooter.
Yeah. He helps spread the
floor. Yeah. So I like Vucevic with the Lakers and the Warriors. What other team need a big? The Pelicans. The Pelicans need a big.
No. I think I'm trying to go to a contender, not the bottom.
Well, we talking about what teams he could be good on. If he's trying to go to a contender, then yeah, those 2.
De'Aaron Fox. They're saying it's more likely he gets traded in the summer instead of closer to the deadline.
They tweaking, bro. I would not trade him. If anything, I'll flip DeMar again, but I would not. I'm not trading Fox. That's your franchise Pete. That's your franchise player, bro. Why would you trade him?
Well, if they see that they're not good enough to win a championship, it's like, because at some point it's like, okay, we're just. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and be like, okay, we're gonna win this many amount of games, but we know we're not gonna win. We're just mid. We're like above average, but we're not gonna win. It's like, as an organization, you do gotta shake it up. I do agree. I probably wouldn't trade him. But I mean, if it's getting a little dicey over there, you might have to make a move, especially if he say, I don't want to be here. I'm not saying players should have all this power, whatever, but at the same time, you got to be like, if he don't want to be here, he don't want to be here. Yeah. So,
I mean, to be honest with you, they a dark horse team too. I feel like with the Clippers, like it all depends on matchups who they go against as well. Because like I can easily see them making the Western Conference Finals depending on who their matchup is.
I'm not gonna cap. I wouldn't pick the Kings against none of these teams, if we're being honest. If they had to face any of these teams, I wouldn't pick them against neither of them. I'm not picking them against OKC. I
No.
probably wouldn't even picking them against the Rockets. Probably wouldn't even pick them against the
I would say
Grizzlies.
that's the only one. The Rockets and the Grizzlies are the only two teams I think they could probably get some go.
Probably wouldn't even pick them against the Nuggets. Probably wouldn't pick them against the Mavericks. I'm biased, so I ain't picking them against the Lakers. Like, I don't think they beat none of those teams.
Yeah, Theo is right. He definitely right.
There's no way they trade Fox because they keep him and they traded Tyrese Halliburton, who also became an all-star. How do you actually draft right and trade both Halliburton and Fox within a 3 to 4 years?
Yeah, they'll look real bad as an organization if they do that. You can't let him walk, bro. You can't let him walk or you can't trade him. It's one of them things you gotta ride that out.
I mean, if you don't want to be there, what am I keeping you for? Like, I'm not going to keep a disgruntled player. That's just not me. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's fact.
I'm not kidding. If you don't want to be here, we'll find you a trade partner. Especially, I ain't gonna do you bogus. Like, you've been great to the organization. You helped us get back on the map. So I ain't gonna send you to no weak team. I ain't doing all that. But we gonna find the best trade partner that's good for us and you.
But I like him. Well, what teams need a point guard? I like him with the Magic because the Magic need another point.
I like him with the Rockets. Go back to Texas, brother.
Yeah, the Rockets wouldn't be bad.
You get that. You get a star player to pair with. Depending on Jalen Green is still there with Amin, De'Aaron, Sengun. Hey, it ain't looking bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, they keep linking them to the Heat too.
Man, Jimmy Butler got to still be there for me to do that.
I think he should just stay. I mean, I don't really see no other. I don't really see no other teams besides those two, the Heat and the Magic. But I think he should just stay. I don't think they should trade him at all.
Last player I got at least Brandon Ingram. You know what? I'm not upset at the Hawks. I think the Hawks.
You gonna give up though? Because I'm not giving you Dyson Daniels. I'm not giving you him at all. I'm not giving you Jalen Johnson.
Of course not. No. Well, depending on how the Pelicans are, they probably want to create cap space, get some expiring contracts, so we can ask for Bogdanovic.
I'll give you him.
You can give me Clint Capella, depending on what his contract is.
I'll give you Capella. Yeah, I'll give you Capella.
It's like we have him for this year, but most likely we probably buy him out. Most likely, like there's no reason for us to keep him. Then we have salary. We probably buy both of them out, honestly. And I think that could work depending on what the contracts are and how the salary matches. I like him on the Hawks. I'm not upset at it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Him and Trey, that's a good one. I like that. Yeah, I like that one. That's a good one. Him on the Hawks is good.
How y'all feel about Brandon Ingram to the Bulls? Oh God.
Nah, man.
I mean, Colado, if the Bulls are really serious about rebuilding, that's a good player to rebuild with him and Kobe White. So I ain't upset at that. I'm cool with that. Because you build with Kobe White, Brandon Ingram,
that's it.
Buzelis.
That's it.
Patrick.
We don't even know what Buzelis is for real. He don't get that much tick.
I mean, with Patrick Williams has shown me all, bro.
Don't nobody want him. Don't nobody want him.
Bro, and they paid that man. Bro, like, come on.
They talking about they thought he was gonna be another Kawhi. No, nowhere near.
Who was in that draft that they could have picked over him?
A bunch of people. That's all I know. A bunch of people. Brother. But nah, I don't got no more players.
That is it for our NBA rumors. Now let's get into this Cleveland Cavaliers and this Oklahoma City Thunder game yesterday. The Thunder won 129 to 122. I'm not gonna lie. That was the first game. Thunder. Oh, my bad. The Cavs won 129 to 122. Not gonna lie, that is the first game all year that felt like a finals atmosphere. that game actually lived up to the hype.
Yeah, it
Because
did.
it was a lot of good games this year. Like, obviously, Celtics and Thunder, that kind of lived up to it, but then the Thunder kind of blew away and beat them by 13. The Knicks and the Celtics opening night, two best teams in the East at that point. Celtics beat them by basically 50. This game led to the hype, bro. I was like, yes, if you don't love basketball and you ain't watched this game, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
But what
Yep.
were you thinking? What are your takes about this game?
Well, first and foremost, the others. The others played well in this game. For the Cavs, Ty Jerome came in, had some good some big shots. Max Strus, he played really well for them. Who else came off the bench and played good for them? Karis LeVert had his moments in the game. What surprised me though is Donovan Mitchell, 3 for 16, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Cavs are the best team in the league right now, but they got fold written all on them. I don't see them. They can probably make the Eastern Conference Finals, but I don't see them making no finals. To be honest with you, I can see them getting bounced out the second round. They got fold written all on them. Because if we being honest, do you really trust any of them in the playoffs? Like Donovan Mitchell, he's made it to the second round and got bounced every single year. Darius Garland hasn't really shown you anything in the playoffs. Evan Mobley had a good playoffs against the Celtics, but that's because Jarrett Allen was hurt, so he had to play center. So it's like I don't really trust none of them in the playoffs. All of them are inconsistent in the playoffs and haven't really given me any confidence to pick them, to be honest. And then this was the biggest game of y'all season, and Donovan Mitchell, you go out there and shoot 3 for 16. Like, what are you doing? You are best player. This is the biggest game of the year. This is low-key a finals matchup, and you go out there and shoot 3 for 16? I can't have that, bro. We need better from you. Darius Garland stepped it up. I'm glad he stepped it up in the second half because they needed that. But if we being honest, bro, Luke Dort, that man needs to be on the all defensive team, bro. He been locking everybody up for the last couple of years, and he has not gotten his credit for real. So they got fold written all on them. That was a good game and they won, but they got fold written all on them, all over them.
They won this game because of the bigs, because of Mobley and Jarrett Allen, and like you said, the others. Ty Jerome, who has been really good off the bench for them, had 15. Max Strus had 17. Donovan Mitchell definitely had a bad game. No, definitely. He did have a bad game. He saw my parlay. He had a bad game. But the Cavs have kind of been like this kind of all year. Not like Donovan Mitchell playing this bad, but we're not really relying. Obviously, you are our best player, and we're gonna rely on you majority of the time. But with Mobley stepping up offensively, Jarrett Allen been playing good, and Darius Garland, like you just said last week, how Kenny Atkinson has unlocked Darius Garland. It's shown we kind of don't need Donovan Mitchell to always go off for 30 points. Let's say against a great team because everybody has elevated their play this year under Kenny Atkinson. The offense has just been so much better. And you're right. Donovan Mitchell played bad, and we do expect more from you. But at the same time, Donovan Mitchell, his stats-wise, ain't been looking like nowhere near what he's done because they're an all-in team now. Darius Garland played good. Mobley offensively played really good. Jarrett Allen gave me 25 and 11. Mobley 21 and 10. Getting 40-20 from my two bigs. That's what we expected. That's what we need against these good teams. So I'm upset because of my parlay, but Donovan Mitchell, him having this bad game, but obviously he's gonna have better games, but I expect him to play better, but we don't need to depend on Donovan Mitchell to always score 25 to 30 points all the time. If he scores 20, we know we can count on the other three to do something. This is a big four. They got four all-stars basically on their team. So
now, don't get me wrong. The reason why Jarrett Allen and Mobley did all that is because they were just going up against Hardenstein. I believe if Chet was there, if Chet was there, they would have ran a too big lineup to match them. If Chet was there, I don't think Jarrett Allen and Mobley would have they would have dominated like they would have, because Jared Allen was killing, because they'll run a pick, he'll roll, and then he'll have a small guy switched on him. If Chet and Hardenstein is out there, it's gonna be a big on one of them at all times. At all times. So they wouldn't have be able to eat like that. And I understand, it's like what Gilbert said, when you're a great player and you're on a team with other great players, your numbers are gonna dip. And I get that, but my thing is, with Donovan Mitchell, they all started off slow. Darius Garland wasn't really giving you anything to start the game, for real, for real. I mean, Jared Allen and Mobley was, but for the most part, everybody else was cold. So as Donovan Mitchell, you gotta take over, bro. Like, I understand you're not gonna be giving me 30 every single night, but in one of the biggest games of the year, you need to show up. And he didn't. And granted, the others showed up. That's why they won. But like I said, just imagine if Chet was there. That would have been a whole different outcome. Jared Allen wouldn't have gave 25. And Mobley probably would have still gave you 20, but Jared Allen not giving you 25. That's low-key why they won. Because Jared Allen was keeping them afloat with the and ones and the putbacks and the rebound, everything that he was doing. He was really active in that game. But like I said, if Chet and Hardenstein was there, I don't think Jared Allen would have did all that.
We'll get into the Thunder side. Brandon Ingram from Patrick Williams, Zach LaVine. Hell no, I'm not doing that. LOL. There was 5 minutes left and each team had 3 timeouts. You got me. That's cinema. Mobley is an all-star this season. If not, I'm going to ride. No cap, he is. Now on the Thunder side, I know they lost, and I'm never a guy on moral victories. And I know we're in January. I'm picking the Thunder to damn near go to the finals. Bruh, they went up against basically the biggest team in the NBA. Basically got 2 7-footers. Probably the best, obviously, arguably one of the best backcourts in the NBA. You lost by 7. That's cool or whatever. But you don't have Chet Holmgren, probably one of the best rim protectors or best defenders in the league, and Alex Caruso, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. And they were in the game. Shea was killing. Shea was doing everything he could. The thing was, they was fouling so damn much. Shea had 5 fouls. Hardenstein had 5 fouls. And Hardenstein is only your only big, really. Then you got to play Jalen Williams. And it's like, he ain't really all that. Obviously not J-Dub, but Jalen Williams really ain't all that. J-Dub had a good offensive game.
Yeah.
But and the thing is, they really, like, if you look at it, they really didn't even really beat them on the rebounds, if we're being honest. They only out-rebounded them by 2. If you want to say the difference in the game was, you could probably say the threes and the
free throws. Yeah,
20 to 27, and the Thunder shot 15 from 17. If you want to say that, that's cool. And the threes, Thunder shot 35, 11 for 31, and the Cavs shot 15 for 36, 41. So you can say that's the difference, but that game was close.
The entire game. Yeah, the entire game, yeah.
And this game lived up to the hype. But the Thunder, they are clearly the best team in the West. They clearly the best team. And I still probably would. I know I had the Cavs number 1, but that was only because they beat the Thunder. But honestly, I'll probably still say the Thunder the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, with Caruso being hurt and Chet being hurt, just imagine them fully healthy. If them fully healthy, I don't think the Cavs would have won that game if they were fully healthy. Because now you got somebody that you could put on Darius. Don't get me wrong, J-Dub is a great defender. He's a really good defender. But you putting Caruso on Darius Garland is different because Caruso can stick with him. I'm not saying J-Dub can't, but J-Dub's bigger and his lateral movement isn't as quick as Alex Caruso's is. So now you got somebody else that can potentially slow Darius Garland down. So if Caruso was out there, you already slowed Donovan Mitchell down with Luke Dort on him. And now you got Alex Caruso on Darius Garland slowing him down. Where's that offense going to come from? Mobley and Jared Allen going to have to save y'all the whole game. But if Chet and Hardenstein is there, they're not going to really do nothing either.
If
so
Chet
it's like
they win?
Yes, if Chet was there, they won. Yes.
Is it still a close game or they win by double digits? I think it's still a close game, but I would probably pick Thunder if Chet was there.
I say it was reversed. I say the Thunder will win by 7. The Thunder would have won by like 7.
Bro, Hardenstein is really good. I keep saying it. He's really good, bro.
Yes.
And the thing
nobody
is,
saw this. Nobody saw this.
The Thunder saw
Until
it.
he was with the Knicks. Once he showed us what he did with the Knicks, that's when everybody's, he's really good.
Lou Dort had Donovan Mitchell in the torture chamber, bro. He had him in the torture chamber.
I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Had that man locked up.
He was struggling. He was really struggling, bro. And maybe if he has a better game, they probably win by double digits, but don't matter. You guys still won, but this game was really good. And like I said, this game lived up to the hype. This was one of the games that actually lived up to the hype. I want to see what the ratings was for this game whenever they come out. They'll probably come out with the ratings, like how many people viewed this game. But you don't see this often with a team on a 10-game winning streak and a team on a 15-game winning streak face off this late in the year. I have a picture. Do I have it still? I do. It says the Cavs are on pace to win 73 games. The Warriors at this time last year were 34-2, which is crazy. You only lose 2 games. The Cavs are 32-4.
I don't think they can do it. They're not going to pull that out, though. They're not going to pull that out.
But it's still cool to see that they're on pace to win basically 7. They're going to win 60 games. That's going to happen. They're going to win 60.
Yeah, they're going to win 60.
70, but this Cavs team is different. I did not expect it. I thought they would still be a good team, but just not be able to beat the.
Yeah, I thought they was going to be me. I thought they was going to be like 4 or 5.
I thought they would be 4. Because I picked Philly, New York, and Boston over them. I just thought they were never better than those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think they were going to be this. No way. You asked me there was no way I thought they would be this. Yeah. But the Thunder and the Thunder and the Cavs lived up to the hype. I'm glad people was able to watch this game, and probably people have a different tone about the NBA, and people will see like the regular season. You take the regular season serious because they took it serious and it was a good game. So that is it for our analysis on the Thunder and the Cavaliers, the game of the year. Now we're gonna give our 5 most deserving first-time All-Stars. So you say a name, and if I got the same person, I'll agree. But if I got a different name, I'll go right after you. Don't just go, I guess.
My 4, 5.
Yeah, don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just go 1, say it. Say what you want to say. Then if I got the same person, I'll just agree with you.
Well, my first one, first and foremost. Hey, you probably already know who I'm gonna say, but Cade. Cade deserves it.
I do got Cade.
Okay.
I got Cade. I got Cade. He got the Pistons 1918. Who would have thought the Pistons would be 1918? Who would have thought? But Cade, he gave me 24, 6, and 9 on 45 from the field and 37% from the 3. I think Cade is actually going to be an all-star. I really believe that.
He should.
Super random. But do y'all see Wiggins with that many votes to all-star?
I didn't even see. He got a lot of votes.
He got a lot of votes? Shut down the...
He's talking about the voting bots.
He said, shut down the bots, please, bro.
How many votes? Hey, Francisco, how many votes do we have?
Yeah, I actually didn't see the votes. All right, who's your next guy?
Franz Wagner. Even though he's hurt, I got Franz. I think Franz deserves to be an all-star this year.
I didn't even think of him. I thought he was gonna miss too many games. So I was like, I don't think he was gonna make it. I mean, I think I have him. He's gonna make it regardless, but Victor Wembanyama. Wemby's gonna make it. Like, he's gonna make it. The question is, could he potentially start in the front court? Could he?
If the fan votes, then yeah, he would. For fan vote, yeah, he is gonna start then.
Because me personally, when I look at the front court, I think it's gonna be Jokic. Jokic's gonna be in there. I think Anthony Davis could be in there. LeBron gonna be in there regardless because it's LeBron. But could Victor maybe get over AD? Could he?
Yeah. Do the fan votes? Dang. Andrew Wiggins got 300K votes.
Is that a lot, though? Would you consider that a lot?
Yeah. Who is voting for Andrew Wiggins?
His family.
Bro, it's like that year D Rose almost got voted into the All-Star game due to fan votes. D Rose
Remember when Zaza almost got voted?
Yeah. Yeah.
More than
Dang.
Sabonis and Jaren Jackson, man, they
Yeah,
be
that's
tripping, bro.
insane. That's insane, bro. That's insane.
Bro, Wiggins just had a good year. Don't get me wrong. He's had a really good bounce back year, but ain't no damn all-star.
Next one I got Tyler Hero.
I do have Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero has been the best player on the Heat, averaging 25, 5 and 5, 46 from the field, 40% from the three. Even though the Heat are very mid, and especially with Jimmy Butler and this nonsense going on, and he's been in and out the lineup, Tyler Hero has kept the Miami Heat afloat to basically being in a play-in tournament or in the playoffs. And Tyler Hero is having a career year. Like I said, he's my favorite Caucasian. But he's just had a really good year. And I remember when he was like, y'all need to put me in them conversations with Trey and Luca. He was definitely smoking them days. You're not in them conversations, but I think I wouldn't be shocked though if he did make the All-Star team. I wouldn't be shocked, but it's like if he doesn't, it's like whatever. Or he probably eventually, if anything, I'll say this, he'll probably be like a replacement. Like when somebody get hurt or something. I think that's might what happened with Tyler Hero. But if he does make it, I'm cool with it because Tyler Hero been having a really good year.
And then the last one I got Jalen Williams. I think Jalen Williams deserves to be an All-Star this year.
I had J-Dub in honorable mention.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say J-Dub has been good for the Thunder. Obviously, I know I said that his offense been inconsistent. He had a good game yesterday, but just the fact that Chet been out and he's basically been like, if you want somebody say he the second guy or Chet the second, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's had stepped his play up overall to keep the Thunder as probably arguably the best team in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So J-Dub definitely deserves it. I wouldn't be shocked if they put two Thunder players during the All-Star. I wouldn't be shocked, but J-Dub deserved, but I didn't put him over the other two I got.
My honorable mentions though, I got LaMelo and Sengun and Evan Mobley.
You know LaMelo gonna make it. LaMelo
I
make it. He's
he's
at the top of the guards, right? You know he's at the top of the guards. Right?
I mean, he's gonna make it due to fan votes because he's popular with the shorties. But if we being honest, bro, they 8-27. They 8-27.
But if it's just all fan vote, they don't care about record.
Yeah. But I'm saying, he's deserving to be an All-Star because he's averaging 30 this year. But I wouldn't give it to him. Only reason I wouldn't give it to him is because his team is 8-27. Everybody else that we named, they 500 or above. He would be the only person that probably make the All-Star team with a negative record.
He made it on his first year. I think he had a negative record. That first year he made the All-Star team. But he's made an All-Star team though before. You know that, right? You didn't know he made an All-Star team? LaMelo made an All-Star team before.
When was it? What, last year or year before?
No, I think it was like 2 years ago. Whenever his healthiest year was, whatever that year, he's been an All-Star, brother.
Bro, did he be injured so much? I wouldn't remember that.
Yes, brother. He's an All-Star. He's been an All-Star before.
Sengun and Evan Mobley. Well, those are my honorable mentions then.
How can Sengun got the Rocket second? They're gonna put a Rocket in there. I think they will put a Rocket. It won't be Jalen Green, best believe that. No. But Sengun, he's giving you 19, 10, and 5. It got the Rockets, who I don't think a lot of people thought they would be this high in the West. Mm-hmm. I only was just saying this is just a hot take. I didn't think it was actually really going to happen, but he got them second in the West, and I think Sengun deserves to be an All-Star this year, and I think he will. I think he will be one.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. And
the same with Evan Mobley. Would you be shocked if they put in 3 Cavs?
Yes, because it'd be just like that year with the Hawks, bro, when Al Horford made it. What was it? Paul Millsap, Cal Korver, and Jeff Teague, right? Mm-hmm. All 4 of them, bro, no. That does not need to happen again.
No, I think I could see 2, though. I could see 2. I wouldn't be shocked they gave him 2. I think that Mobley.
So between Mitchell, well, to be honest, I think it should be Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell. Because Jared Allen has been playing amazing this year, bro. So who would the second one be between Garland, Mobley?
Easily Mobley. I'm picking Mobley. Look, Mobley, you can argue Mobley is already a really good defender, and then he's upped his offensive game. I mean, I'm gonna just go look at their stats. Let me see.
Why you doing that? Francisco said just seen that that 300K is like 80K more than Tyler, Caucasian hero. Also, Pandemic P has more votes than Top.
I'm not
Bro,
shocked.
what these fans be tripping on, dog?
I've always said, like, hold on. Mobley is averaging 18, 8, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. Jared Allen's averaging 14, 10, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. So pick your poison.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. Us as fans, like when it comes to voting for like the stars, we're actually pretty dumb. Like for real, we're dumb. We're really not the smartest people.
No. Don't
But
say
I mean,
we, say them. Them.
well,
them.
I say we because we are the fans. So
Yeah.
we are pretty dumb because they picking for excitement. They ain't picking he's been playing good and his team is playing good too.
Mm-hmm.
No, they just picking for excitement. Like people just like Paul George better than say whoever
Tyler
else
Hero.
is at the top. Yeah, Tyler Hero. Even though Tyler Hero's playing way better than Paul George, people just like Paul George better. And that's fine. That's understandable. But we as the fans are just not the smartest when it comes to voting. Like we just not. And I get it. The NBA, they want to integrate us, make us feel involved, and that's fine. But we don't know shit. That's just the truth. We don't know basketball. We don't. The fans, we don't know nothing. All right. This is our last thing before we get to our pickems. I remember our pickems because I forgot last week, but let's get into our blindly rankings. I don't know if you have any. I know I only got one. I got one blindly ranking for you, brother. Ranking these players based off the year they're having right now. I got six names. The first player I got is DeMar DeRozan.
6.
All right. We got DeMar DeRozan at number 6.
Nah, 5. Give me 5.
We got DeMar DeRozan at number 5. The next player, Austin Reeves.
4.
Austin Reeves at number 4. The next guy I got, Jaren Jackson Jr.
3.
Jaren Jackson at number 3. The next name I got, Mikal Bridges. You have 3, 4, and 5.
No, I should have what? I should have. Oh, you talking about the ones I got? So
yes,
I got 1,
3,
2,
4,
and 6 left.
Yes, you got 1, 2, and 6 left.
I don't want to put him at 2. He not 6. I should have put DeMar at 6. I should have just left DeMar at 6. Matter of fact, just move everybody down.
Nope. Stay with nope. We ain't doing that. You got nope.
I might have to put them at 2 then. I got to put them at 2.
Mikal Bridges at number 2. The next name I got is RJ Barrett.
6. He been hurt.
We have RJ Barrett at number 6. So for this ranking at number 2, we have Mikal Bridges. At number 3, we got Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm gonna say 1. What are you doing? At number 3, we got Jaren Jackson Jr. At number 4, we got Austin Reeves. At number 5, we got DeMar DeRozan. And at number 6, we got RJ Barrett. And the last name I got is DeAndre Hunter.
Okay, no, I ain't mad at that. DeAndre Hunter been hooping though. I ain't mad. He been hooping. I wouldn't put him at 1.
He's not 1. He is not number 1.
Yeah, he not 1, but he been hooping. Though.
He's not number 1. All right. So the final list at number 1, we have DeAndre Hunter. At number 2, we got Mikal Bridges. At number 3, we got Jaren Jackson Jr. At number 4, we got Austin Reeves. At number 5, we got DeMar DeRozan. And at number 6, we got RJ Barrett. I ain't gonna lie, Jaren Jackson is better than all of these dudes in this list. This year, at least. He's been better than all of them. And you put Jaren Jackson at 3. I like this list I got. I like this. I like this list I put.
Let me see. Let me get one for you.
How many you
got? I don't have one at all. I was gonna make one up on the fly.
This man this man had a day to figure this out, and he doing it basically 24 hours later.
Okay, let's rank. Let's do blindly rank. Well, no, that's gonna be too easy for you.
This guy, y'all. He wasn't prepared. It's okay.
Nigga, you usually do the blindly ranking, so I thought you would have had more than just one.
Yeah, but I thought you was gonna have one at least. I told you, and I did say if you wanted to.
Let's say breakouts this year. I don't know how many it's gonna be, so we'll say 5. Norman Powell.
Going off this year? Ooh. I'm cool with Norman Powell at 2.
Jalen Johnson. You gotta write it down because I ain't gonna remember.
Jesus Christ, brother. Jesus Christ. Norman Powell. 2. Jalen Johnson. Ooh, Jalen Johnson. I feel like it's somebody gonna be better than him at 1. I'm gonna stick with Jalen Johnson at number 3. I'm cool with number 3.
Jalen Williams.
I'm gonna put J-Dub. You said it's 5, right?
Yeah, so that means we got 3 left.
J-Dub? Ooh, J-Dub. I'm gonna put J-Dub at 5.
France.
I'm putting Franz at 1. I'm putting him at 1, bro. It can't be. I feel like there's no one that could be that better.
And then you can RJ. So then RJ is the last one.
Oh, RJ last. Oh, well, RJ 4. But I'm not upset at that. RJ 4. If anything, I will probably put Jalen Johnson at 2. And Norman Powell at 3, and RJ at 5, and J-Dub at 4.
4.
Yes. All right, so read off. So you got Franz Wagner at 1, Norman Powell at 2, Jalen Johnson at 3, RJ Barrett at 4, J-Dub at 5. Read that off.
You just did it.
No, but I need you to read it, brother.
I will as the blindly rankings for most breakouts this year. You got Franz at 1. You got Jalen Johnson at 2. At 3 you got
Norman Powell
you got fucking Franz at 1, Norman Powell at 2, Jalen Johnson at 3. 4 you got who you got before?
RJ Barrett,
and then J-Dub at 5.
Brother, you should have just said we ain't doing. I don't got nothing. And just moved on. You trying to figure this out on the fly is crazy.
Man, it'd be like that sometimes.
No, it don't. It don't be like that. All right, y'all. Let's do these pick'ems and then we can leave. Thursday's NBA games. We got the Raptors and the Cavaliers.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers. Warriors and the Pistons.
Pistons.
Give me the Pistons. Timberwolves and the Magic.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Orlando Magic. Trailblazers and the Mavericks.
Trailblazers.
Give me the Dallas Mavericks. Rockets and the Grizzlies.
Give me the Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, Hawks and the Suns.
Who at home?
The Suns.
Give me the Hawks.
Give me the Phoenix Suns, the Heat and the Jazz.
Heat.
Give me the Miami Heat, even though they got 40 piece by them last week. Friday's NBA games, Wizards and the Bulls.
Wizards.
Give me the Chicago Bulls, Warriors and the Pacers.
Warriors.
Give me the Indiana Pacers, Bucks and the Magic.
Bucks.
Give me the Milwaukee Bucks, Pelicans and the 76ers.
76ers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Kings and the Celtics.
Give me the Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics, Oklahoma City Thunder and the New York Knicks.
Give me the Knicks.
Give me the Thunder, Nets and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Rockets and the Hawks.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, Jazz and the Suns.
Suns.
Give me the Phoenix Suns, Raptors and the Pistons.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons, Grizzlies and the Timberwolves.
Give me the Grizzlies.
Give me the Memphis Grizzlies, Heat and the Blazers.
Heat.
Give me the Miami Heat, Spurs and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the Los Angeles Lakers, Hornets and the Clippers.
Hornets and the Clippers. And the Clippers at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Hornets.
Wow. Give me the Los Angeles Clippers. Sunday's NBA games, Kings and the Bulls.
Kings.
Give me the Sacramento Kings, Bucks and the Knicks.
The Knicks at home. Give me the Bucks.
Give me the New York Knicks, Nuggets and the Mavericks.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Pelicans and the Celtics.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics, Pacers and the Cavaliers.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers, 76ers and the Magic.
76ers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Thunder and the Wizards.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder, Nets and the Jazz.
Two terrible teams. Oh my God. Give me the Jazz.
Give me the Utah Jazz. They're at home. Hornets and the Suns.
Hornets and Suns. Give me Suns.
Give me the Phoenix Suns. Monday's NBA games, Timberwolves and the Wizards.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves, Pistons and the Knicks.
Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks, Warriors and the Raptors.
Warriors.
Give me the Golden State Warriors, Grizzlies and the Rockets.
They faced you read them off earlier, right?
I did.
And there was the Memphis at home.
That's today. Yes.
And then now the Rockets at home. Give me the Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, Spurs and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the Los Angeles Lakers, Heat and the Clippers.
Clippers.
Give me the Los Angeles Clippers, Tuesday's games, Pelicans and the Bulls.
Pelicans.
Give me the Chicago Bulls, Cavaliers and the Pacers.
Cavaliers and the Pacers. Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers, Thunder and the 76ers.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder, Suns and the Hawks.
Hawks.
Give me the Atlanta Hawks, Kings and the Bucks.
Kings.
Give me the Milwaukee Bucks, Nuggets and the Mavericks.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Nets and the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
Give me the Portland Trailblazers in the last game, in the last day of the week. Wednesday's NBA games. Hawks and the Bulls.
Hawks.
Give me the Atlanta Hawks. Knicks and the 76ers.
Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks. Celtics and the Raptors.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics. Magic and the Bucks.
Bucks.
Give me the Milwaukee Bucks. Warriors and the Timberwolves.
And Timberwolves at home. Give me the Warriors.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mavericks and the Pelicans.
Oh, Mavericks. Oh, Pelicans. Pelicans.
Give me the New Orleans Pelicans. Grizzlies and the Spurs.
Give me the Spurs.
Give me the Memphis Grizzlies. Rockets and the Nuggets.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets. Hornets and the Jazz.
Hornets.
Give me the Utah Jazz. Heat and the Lakers.
Oh, Lakers.
Give me the Los Angeles Lakers in the last game. The Nets and the Clippers.
Clippers.
Give me the Los Angeles Clippers. And that is it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Follow us on all social media outlets on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and we're actually on Spotify. We're actually on Spotify now. So for them audio listeners, you guys can listen to the podcast. One last super chat. Always nice to hear you guys. Happy 2025. Happy 2025.
Happy 2025.
But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, man. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We'll see you guys. Good show. Good show, guys. Hashtag FCE. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. We will see you guys next time. See y'all later.